money rise, I'll personally see to it that your family dies. Them 5.57 rounds longer than the space between brandy eyes. He must be clean in the barbershop. You never get mentioned. Nigga, fuck favors. You not a writer. We don't converse about anything that Chuck Taylor's. You better duck later.
A god, defined as the ruler of the universe and source of all moral authority, the supreme being, with just under 50 battles on his resume, the Sultan of Similes, the self-proclaimed bar god, Danny Myers, is arguably the most supernatural presence to hit the battle rap scene since the beginning of time.
One of the funniest things to me in battle rap period is just like sometimes the most hated personalities, these be the people that's probably the, you know, some of the best people, you know, in the game just as far as character and energy. You know, Danny Myers to me is one of those people who was hated on big time, but you know, he's one of the best people that you could ever come across. He's definitely been one of the best people that I've come across, you know, since I've been doing, you know, this little blog and media thing in battle rap.
Hate it or love it, Danny Myers has been around the block and back twice, solidifying his position as one of the greatest artists in battle rap.
Can't even trust the niggas that follow you. That's what Jesus' apostles prove. I'm over top of you. Aristotle view. The chopper views his molecules with fossil fuels. I'm confused. It's not for views. Let's rationalize, B. Anytime you writing God, you supposed to capitalize G.
The last of the true essence of hip-hop. Countless appearances upon countless classics. The bar god Danny Myers has weathered the storm throughout the past 5 years, causing mass destruction on major platforms such as A-Hat, King of the Dot, Rare Breed Entertainment, LA Battlegrounds, Black Ice Cartel, Guerrilla Warfare, URL, just to name a few. The bar god Danny Myers' reign doesn't stop there. Currently the two-time defending champion of T7M Radio's The Culture with Seven Mitchell.
I can remember back, 2014 when I first created the original PG blogger movement. And, you know, my guy K Doze, he was out on the West Coast doing this thing. And I mean, we was working off of cell phones, no cameras, like, you know what I mean? We ain't have no equipment, no shit like that. And, you know, K Doze was going out to the events out to California. And, you know, Danny was showing hella support to our brands. And I mean, we were like straight nobodies. I mean, we still are, but, you know, Danny just showed a equal level of support, you know, dropping exclusive interviews. And I mean, how can we even forget that classic round he had against Red Handed on my show? Shout out to Red Handed, but that one round that he had against Red Handed, who won the T7M Radio tournament, that was crazy.
When it comes to the greatest that ever did this, I'm the head they should mention. Since they think it's a game in the West, I told them Red dead. Redemption is when Rex seen the bar god crack his marrow. Even your mummy knows this body should have been a rap for Pharaoh. Black Camaro, pull up on him. We gon' let the man croak. Shoot from the cig, then peel off the second hand smoke. I'm shooting at some other niggas. My crime life not even a little public. It's ironic, red-handed gon' get caught in the middle of it. So you brought your nigga with you? Well, I'ma kill you, then get your buddy slaughtered. Take him to a creek and leave red men in muddy waters. You spend money on that hoe? You just get a bitch a visa? I just put dick in her mouth like, here it is, you skeezer. I was supposed to battle Pharaoh, but somehow you were mysteriously aligned with a star like the pyramids of Giza. Jesus! If they jam on me and the bullets is useless, watch how the gun bomb like it's full of excuses. Bar God! I don't want your girlfriend. Where your mama at? That slut ain't no beginning rookie. She had a fat ass in the 70s. I only fuck with vintage pussy. They called her Wonder Mouth in high school. She used to suck dumb cock. I nutted on her face and wiped it off with your sunsock. It's badass bust in the room. That's the shit that got your sunsock. She saved my nut in the jar and used that shit as sunblock. Do something about it. Soon as you run up, you hear the gun cock. That tick, bam, boo. It's not a scene from Unbox. See, that's your problem. You on that let me battle Danny Myers to get my name up shit. But if you notice, ain't quick. I had to grind for mine. Put my life on the line from time to time. I sell dope, take care of my kids, and still working 9 to 5. Real shit. I never had nothing handed to me. I battled legends. And after all that, y'all gave this nigga handed to me? Well, so be it. Kalishnikov coming from the Soviet. Outside his peripherals. Creep up on him. He won't see it. You's a bitch. Scared to shoot. What the hell you gonna squeeze? You getting ripped off top like the end of Thelma Louise. Bar guy.
Danny Myers has provided classic on-the-spot battles, as well as interviews. This is just a small sample size of the ground that the LA hip-hop veteran has covered over the years. Danny Myers rang bells on airwaves from the East to the West Coast and beyond. Let's get a little into more of what Mr. Myers is really about. Here's a small snippet from an exclusive one-on-one interview with K-Doze from K-Doze Media.
I said it in my KG battle where I said I went to New York with $200. I even said it in the Steam battle.
Yeah, third round.
Yeah, and I also said in the KG battle, if y'all go back, I said I literally went, called a Greyhound to New York City with nothing but a bag of Jordans and outfits and wraps and $200. Didn't know nobody, didn't know where I was going to stay, didn't know what I was going to eat. Didn't know nothing. I just knew I wanted to get out there and find these niggas that called themselves battle rappers. That bag, trooped out there. As soon as I got out there, there's a dude named Shells. There was a dude named Shells. Shout out to Shells. And actually, I think he just changed his name to Shells because he actually was going by Platinum Plus. And he went on to do Blaze battles, and he went on to be in like Vibe magazine later on. Shells was there. There was a dude named Mega Man and Mayhem. These dudes were from London, and they also were part of a group. They were a group called SAS, and they got with Dipset. They got with Cameron later on, and they was fire. So it was Shells. It was Shells, SAS, and I believe Lady Luck was out there. And there was some other local cats. A dude named Flames from Harlem and a couple other guys. They was just ciphering. Niggas was just ciphering. And I just jumped in. Like I was watching, just had my backpack, and I just stepped in and I started rhyming. Niggas was after the cipher, niggas like, yo, you fucking nice, man. Where you from? Because they could tell my accent wasn't from there. Right. And they were like, where you from? I was like, man, I'm fresh from LA. I just got off the bus. Literally just got off the bus to come out here to do this with y'all. I didn't even know them niggas. Right. You know what I'm saying? And every day, like, let me find where these niggas at. Where's SmackDown at? You know what I'm saying? I'm out there looking for that. I run into Dragon, battle Dragon, beat him in front of DNY and Siobhan Dean.
So you beat hold on. We can stop.
Yeah, this is two stories.
Dragon at one point was one of my favorite fucking rappers.
Listen, Dragon's a real nigga. I beat him. And this nigga walked up to DNY and said, yo, y'all need to sign this nigga. And it was a long story about how that went. But he was a real nigga. He said, yo, this nigga fired. You know what I'm saying? I said something about I don't even know why DNY speak to you. You fucking whack. That's why Jada and Styles don't even feature you. Damn. I just said, and I remember that from like
shots.
Yeah. We was really freestyling and battling right there, man. And my name just started ringing around.
So you was close to signing with Rough Riders?
Yeah. And it just got to where their sister Siobhan was starting her own label, and she had interest in me going to sign with her, and then DNY kind of was like, oh, we want to do, and somehow I just lost contact with all of them. Yeah, man, it was because she was starting her label and she had a couple cats already signed to her label, you know what I'm saying? And I was gonna be the next guy to sign with her, but like they had met me first. So it was weird, man. It was weird because they met me first, but then their sister wanted me, and it was just a long story. But my name started to ring bells in the battle circuit around in New York City around 2000, 2001. And then I ran into Papoose. At Williamsburg Projects.
Shout out to Papoose.
I remember I seen him, I recognized him, and I know he had just did a song with Cool G Rap, you know what I'm saying? That's how niggas know I'm telling the truth, bro. Look, do the research. 2000, this nigga had a song. I forgot what album it was on, but him and Cool G Rap just did something. I was like, yo, hey, that shit you did with G Rap was fire, my nigga. Niggas in Cali fuck with you. He was like, what? Niggas in Cali know who I am? I said, nigga, yes, nigga, you nigga, like you're ringing in the West. And he was like, oh, that's love, bro. And then one of his boys with him said, hey, you rap? I said, yeah, I rap. I said, and then nigga was like, he kind of looked at Papoose like gave him a look like, you know,
this nigga can't really rap. West Coast nigga can't.
Yeah, like give him the eye, like get this nigga out of here. You know what I'm saying? Papoose spit, and this hot, and if Papoose is watching, you know, you spit an actual song. It was a song called "I Spit Your Head Off." And he had a chorus hook with it, and it was something like, I spit your head off. Something, you know what I'm talking about, Papoose. He spit that to me. He spit that and spit it.
But along with that, of course, comes maximum criticism, judgment, and flat-out hate and disdain.
I think the hate really came into play with Danny Myers. Just, you know, back, you know, Danny used to do a lot of the handshaking and a lot of the hugs and all that shit in between rounds. And, you know, from the East Coast, we looking at that shit and we just not used to that. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, you know, it's a level of appreciation. We can respect it now, but a lot of people felt like niggas had an issue with that, you know, from Danny Myers. But, you know, he's definitely, you know, leveled up and been doing his thing.
Tay-Rock, you think you scaring us talking about squaring up? Okay, fair enough. Y'all gonna see me throw rock against the window like I ain't trying to wake her parents up. Ain't no...
I don't really know why he keep barking for this Tay-Rock battle. I remember him telling the world that he was going to try to take out the whole Dot Mob, but I advise him to stay away from Tay-Rock. I keep telling Danny, listen to me. That's one person I do not think that you want. You claim that you want it. I don't want to see my man Danny go down like that. To my guy Tay-Rock, but shout out, you know, to Danny.
So let's try to put some things into perspective here. You have a well-known artist who not only finds a way to make his mark on the game, he also helps generate a buzz of support for the media, for the fans, etc. Never being too Hollywood to interview with the big guys or the not so big guys. All in all, still finding a way to have one of the most deadliest pen games known to man. Who can stop one of the best in writer's block? What will it take for Danny Myers, the bar god, to be chiseled on that battle rap Mount Rushmore?
Best pen game? Danny might got, it's going to be tough, but Danny may actually have the best pen in battle rap. You know, people talk about Lux and all that, like how much has Lux had to write. Like, just look at the amounts and amounts and amounts of battles and rounds that Danny Myers, I mean, just on Cam alone, he got like 50 battles. So, you know, that just goes to show what type of shit he come up with. He definitely might got the best pen in battle rap. And when it come down to, you know, all some of the other elite pens in the battle rap, he done beat them niggas. So, you know, Danny is the truth.
I said every time Danny spits, the fans get flames about me. I'm about to turn this bitch back into the rim that came about me. Ain't no games about me. I'm throwing 10 when the tech blow. If I miss, that 10 get re-released like a retro. This a death blow. I don't see no harm in her. Why y'all fuck with Tootsie Pop and I don't see no charm in her? That 4-5 take you out your misery to alleviate you. Stay the fuck away from my crew because you see we hate you. I take your ovaries out. Take them to a lab to appreciate you. Combine them with the sperm of a dog and recreate you. Bitch, I'm a rider. I run up on you and use mags. The blood on your white tee resemble one of your used pads. I would fuck Tootsie, but I don't want that ass here. Medical records show she just had a pap smear last year. I blast here. All I do is palm mags and bump fire. This strap whistle like Toots like when a blonde passed a truck driver. Poor God. These women have gone rogue, trying to battle men. What's gotten into you? This machete was made to kill these rogue bitches. It's like a sentinel. When I'm talking business, keep your mouth shut. Stop being funny how those that talk you into this are just listening. Usually, I'm on the block, ducking the niggas trying to get Dan a shell. But right now, I got to kill a doll like Annabelle. This a horror movie. I ain't got time for this shit. I ain't write none of these bars like Conjured this shit. I'm about 30 punches on this hoe. It's just halftime. I'm busting her ass over the phone. Sex chat line. I hope this ain't live. They shouldn't release this message. Jeezy ate your pussy and you just got over a yeast infection. You nasty bitch. House dirty, mouth dirty, just in her early 20s, looking about 30. I catch you. Grip around the can and pull it. Your spirit defy gravity like Sandra Bullock.
First thing I hear when I touch down is surf, the Midwest grooving. Such and such nice, what's his name doing his numbers, and I don't see the Midwest losing.
Relentless, bro. That's what they gotta face, bro. You know what I'm saying? Niggas gotta face some real fucking rap. Like, these niggas get off with just performing and not saying nothing, nigga. We coming and we about to talk to you. It's gonna be aggressive. We're gonna talk to you. We're gonna break you down. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no games being played over here, man. None.
And nah, nigga, I ain't saying y'all sweet, but Ron went on spraying off heat. Cause I put so much lead in homes, the kids gotta have ADHD.
The Midwest, when it came to the culture, like, it shifted it. You know what I'm saying? It really was like a golden era of battle rap when all them Midwest dudes came and started battling the New York dudes. It really took battle rap to another level at the time. I feel like that's another thing that we can do now at this point. You feel me? Like,
This nigga dead, Judge Dredd, the gun speak. I would tell Rio to say, then attire, lunch meat.
This is the thing, people feel like with the, oh, who's the leader? There is no leader. You feel me? Right. There is no, we're not looking at it like people feel like, oh, who's the leader of the new Midwest? He's the leader. There is no leader. You feel me? We're not moving like crabs in a bucket like, oh, he hot, he's the leader, he's not. No, all of us fire. You know what I'm saying? Right. And it ain't, like, this is the difference. The last movement didn't have no females. We got females with this movement. We got me, we got Cheddar, we got Meatrice, we got Flawless, we got, you know what I'm saying, Queen, we got females, hella females now. C. Bree.
We actually really cool, but I'm done sparing you hoes. Now I gotta fuck sis up like I caught her wearing my clothes. Bitch, I be low with a stick. You try and see me do magic? Don't let me have to start clicking and clacking. Shit'll get tragic if I have to put a bitch in her place giving systematic. Where I'm from, you ain't go.
Yeah, I'm not letting niggas breathe at all. I'm on niggas' heels, flat out. Like, nigga, I'm on that. You feel me? Like, no, y'all niggas can be talking about y'all gonna beat us, y'all gonna kill this, y'all gonna, nigga, I'm on that. And if niggas get to talking too crazy, I wanna bet some money. I'm on it like that, bro. Niggas not beating me, bro. I'm just on it like that. And I hate when niggas say battle rap ain't my life, man. This battle rap shit ain't my life. It's mine. It is mine. You feel me? That don't mean this is all I do. But that's how serious I take this shit. You feel me? Like, I'm working on my shit every day, all day, nigga. Like,
if you decide to get into the media aspect of the battle rap culture eventually, you are going to have a different level of appreciation for growth and development. Now, when we talk about the Midwest movement, this is a staple in the battle rap culture that is monumental. A movement that we could be talking about right now, 10 years, moving forward. Just the original class or the original movement with Verb and Big T, Calico, Hitman, and the rest of the gang. But what we're witnessing right now in the culture is I don't want to say a takeover, but it's really something like none other. The new Midwest movement, the impact and the volume that I'm seeing early on is crazy. And I'm not sure if the battle rap community is really prepared for the impact as a whole that, these guys bring to the table.
Sneak dissing is rain. I got no tolerance for it. I'll let the automatic tag a nigga if he mention my name. I'm going for murder. Last thing I'm worried about is a strap charge. Bring Max out with no worries. I got a black car. I got a black car. As soon as he try to run to safety, bullets go pick off wreck like a scrap yard. Fuck niggas. Everybody crooked in my ride up. A-Verb hairstyles, I ride up. Cause I'm lethal with the pen. A-Verb hairstyles, I ride up. Cause I'm lethal with the pen. That mean if you wave it, you get a box, it gonna get dreadful in the end. Pimp C, and Bum B go underground with your bro, and you won't even hear the K. You better act like you know. This your man? This your man? They say a witness can't take the stand if he not breathing. Glock squeezing. It's the type of shit that got the ox leaving. Tape him up, throw him over a hot bridge. Bitches dying season, Victoria.
The changing of the guard, an aspect of life most strive for but never built to achieve. In the battle rap community, the Midwest region more or less has been a staple over the years, providing the battle rap culture with some of the greatest artists and legends the game has ever seen. From St. Louis with A-Verb, Hitman, Young Ill and those guys, to out in Detroit, the Michigan area, Calico, X Factor, Young Miles, Chicago, Young Cannon, and Big Cannon, Big T, just to name a few. But today, in the culture and the community of battle rap, today is a new day, and the Midwest movement has shifted into another gear. The new Midwest movement has established themselves in the year 2020 as the most dangerous region in the country when it comes to battle rap. Not just in talent, but also in value.
Yeah, we both came in, being a force, just barging in, you know what I'm saying? Like, this what it is, so that's definitely a similarity. Came and took our respect, you know what I'm saying? And, but, it's a difference. I think we probably a little bit more united, you know what I'm saying?
They got to learn from the first Midwest movement. That was the blueprint, you know what I'm saying? Like, they laid the foundation, the blueprint of how you should move as a collective, how you should come in and make noise. How could you not overstep your bounds on respect, but take respect when needed? You know what I'm saying?
It's a lot of talent, you know what I'm saying, funneling in all cities. You know what I'm saying? Like when we was coming up on the Midwest shit, it was just Michigan, Chicago, and St. Louis. But now, over the years, it's broadened out. You got talent coming in from Indiana, Indianapolis, and all over Indiana. You got talent coming in from Ohio. They doing their thing. More niggas from Wisconsin is coming up, you know what I'm saying, doing their thing. So like it's kind of expanding, and it's dope. As far as like the new Midwest movement, Trufo has kind of elevated his game in that mix. There's a cat out of Michigan, Piranha.
Mm-hmm.
He's another one. Jay Lopez from Milwaukee. You got Bankhead out there. I'm not sure if Bankhead is claiming the new Midwest movement, but being from Milwaukee, you know what I'm saying, right. You are a Midwest nigga, and you are part of the new class that's made a name for themselves in the past 2 years or whatever. So
now it's important to note that not every Midwest battle rapper reps the new Midwest movement. Let's be clear on that. But we also have to be clear that every individual performer that lives in that area, that performs in that area, for the most part, whether they claim it or not, is an element in the restructuring of the new Midwest movement. Now, since the initial Midwest movement time, male and female artists from the Midwest have truly made a name for themselves in their respected areas, from the Ill Wills, JCs, the B Magics, the Girl Cheddar, Queen Vixen, Vixen the Assassin, Meatrice, Mr. Mills, just to name a few.
The females is coming and they chunking like the men, you know. They standing side by side with them. They can hang with them, and they're making just as much noise, if not more. You know, I'm a toot our horn. Right. And they making noise now. Now it's like you gotta recognize us just as much as you recognize the males. We're demanding our respect.
Is it hard being a Midwest battler? Yes. Is it hard being a female Midwest battler? Absolutely. I feel like we get looked over a lot. I feel like, I'm gonna be real with you, I feel like a lot of bitches is scared that because the amount of us that it is, that we might take over like how the old Midwest movement did with the dudes. You know what I'm saying? Because it, not to say, you know, oh, we'll smoke, I strongly stand behind any and every female from the Midwest that she's very much still capable of doing anything else that any other female can. I don't feel like, I'm gonna say this, I feel like it's better females in the Midwest than it is in the West.
I feel like the first movement, I feel like it was way more of an impact because like it was the first of its kind, you know what I'm saying? Like it really kind of, I don't know how they look at it that was actually going through the shit, but from us on the outside looking in, this shit was like, it just came out of nowhere, you feel me? A-Verb and them niggas just start popping up, snapping on shit. They on niggas' heels, and they not letting up until niggas give them their respect, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say we got the same mindset, man. The difference between the first movement and this one, I feel like everybody or a majority of the main people from the first Midwest movement was all from the same place, knew each other and shit. Be around each other, you know what I'm saying? With this movement, it's kind of more expanded. Like, it's a whole bunch of different cities, and it's niggas from a lot of different cities saying new Midwest movement and shit. Like,
because a lot of Midwest guys that people don't know about, sleep on. Like, you see a new Midwest guy just won the tournament funds, you know what I'm saying? So we just got the advantage of knowing like how to market and do the things that they probably didn't do at the time because it was so new. We got a blueprint, so I feel like that's an advantage for it.
I think the difference is that I don't think they're gonna get to a point where kind of like when Verb went on Pay Verb when he's battling damn near the Midwest, he went like damn near the breakdown of it. I don't think it'll get to that point because I think the new Midwest are more friends than the older Midwest as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, even though you got Detroit, Cleveland, Chicago, Milwaukee, you know what I'm saying, and so on, they more annoy each other than camaraderie. They talk to each other more than probably I say a A-Verb or Calico, Young Ill at that time. You know what I'm saying?
Platforms that over the years gave life to these uprising and some of the stars that we are referring to, such as Guerrilla Warfare and Black Ice Cartel, two monument platforms in the Midwest when it comes to the battle rap culture. Then of course we got my favorite league, Bar for Bar, out in the Cleveland area. We got Shots Fired. They doing their thing. I think they actually got an event coming up soon, so they turning up. We got the Alpha League. Shout out to Yellow Chick. They got things going on out there in Detroit. They've been holding it down. The Underground Battle League out in Milwaukee. One of the hottest platforms coming out. They got a new event coming out. I believe Jack City is a part of the Midwest, if I'm not mistaken. This is just to name a few. I know I'm missing some, but these platforms breathe the essence of what the culture is demanding when it comes to talent. Now, when we talk about the roster for the new Midwest movement, who's in and who's out? To some, this part of the game can be tricky. You can't even mention the validity of the new Midwest movement without starting off with the stars, like the defending Ultimate Madness champion Fonz from out Cleveland, or True Foe, the homie from out Chicago. We got LL Cool G, of course, from out Milwaukee, who in himself is the X factor to me in the new Midwest movement, because LL Cool J, his music making, when you go back to the initial Midwest movement, you got guys like Averb and Calico. They were two of the Midwest artists that pretty much make decent music. I think LL Cool J follows suit, and I think that's going to be instrumental when it comes to the impact and where this new movement goes. But we also got hitters like Piranha, of course, who we can't forget. And then we got the ladies on deck, man, just to name a few. I'm talking about the Panics and, you know, the Cheddars and Vixen, Queen Vixen, Vixen the Assassin, Flawless, Meatrice. I mean, this is just a couple females that's been holding it down for the years, you know, for the Midwest.
You knew what you was dealt. You should have shuffled. I'll break your face into pieces, bitch. They'll identify you like a puzzle. That was a bomb. You'll get punched drunk. Let that settle in. Over the cream, I'll lick her, or she'll get rocked in white Russian. Then it's clips galore. Listen. Then it's clips galore, bitch. You can have it your way. Think shit Gucci till I'm disrespectful to blackface, the mag spray. I'm intend to hurt your pride.
One thing that I really like about, and there to me, there's a couple similarities when you look at the initial class of the Midwest movement as well as the new class. You know, Calico, Averb, couple of battle rap artists that's really good when making music. So, you know, they found a way to break the mold on that note. But when you look at the new class of the Midwest movement, I know LL Cool J alone, I mean, he is probably one of the hottest battle rap artists when it comes to, you know, actually making music as well as battling. So knowing that the, you know, new Midwest movement have artists that can really set the tone and raise the bar when it comes to music is a great thing. Then you actually have the impact of the female presence, you know, women, you know, the female battle rappers. We didn't really have that presence when it came to the original Midwest movement. Timing is everything. But now, you know, we got some heavy hitters when it comes to the ladies in the culture that's repping the Midwest. So, you know, that's a big deal. And, you know, there's usual suspects when we talk about the Midwest. Like I mentioned earlier, you know, we got the guys down St. Louis, and, you know, we have the cats that's been doing their thing out in Detroit and Chicago, all over the place. But, you know, I really felt like at this time it was important to kind of highlight and, you know, get people in the loop of this transition of what the Midwest has going on. And, you know, we always talk about URL. I love URL and King of the Dot, RBE, you know, these platforms, the major platforms, all respect due. But, you know, when you look at the Midwest as far as leagues, and I know I'm going to be leaving some of them out, but I've been following some of these platforms over the years from, you know, Black Ice Cartel and Guerrilla Warfare. Of course, they are the, you know, upper echelon when it comes to the Midwest. Some of the platforms, you got Bar for Bar, man. I love Bar for Bar out in Cleveland. You got, I know you got Alpha League out in Detroit, Shots Fire. We got the Underground Battle League, and the Underground Battle League, like they got some cards coming up. That's crazy.
Oh yeah, we riding. Like if True got a battle, I'm definitely trying to pull up Piranha. You see how we came to Florida, you know what I'm saying? And we was out there so deep, you know what I'm saying? We riding for each other. Like, I mean, that's we want niggas to know that we fucking with each other, like, you know what I'm saying? We ain't on none of that other shit. So we about to come take our motherfucking respect. Motherfucker let niggas know what it is.
You know, the future's looking good. Just gotta keep pushing and keep fighting for what motherfuckers believe, and you know, don't suck them to the outside distractions. You know, because when a lot of niggas, when they first level up, it's different. Like when you on the local scene, you just pretty much battle and go home. You know what I'm saying? But once motherfuckers start taking interest in you and you start leveling up, people gonna start watching your every move. You know what I'm saying? Like people watching your every move, and you know what I'm saying? You gotta know how to maintain out here in these streets just as well as in the ring, because people gonna try to use any little thing to against you to try to knock progress. So just, you know what I mean, stay focused, man. Don't let no distractions throw a motherfucker off. Like niggas that's doing what they supposed to do with the promo and all of that, like do all the interviews and promo you can, you know what I'm saying? Keep your name out there, because these other regions, they fighting for position too. You got the West Coast out here, they making noise. You know what I'm saying? The DMV been making noise for a while. You know what I'm saying? The South niggas are starting to make noise out there in the Carolinas and Atlanta and Florida and all that. So, you know what I'm saying? They just got to keep doing what they doing to keep pace with the other regions. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the Midwest got the best talent. You know what I'm saying? Period. So they just gotta keep it going. You know what I'm saying? They just gotta keep it going. I always, you know what I'm saying? I talk to Trufo every once in a while and give him game to keep his movement pushing. You know what I'm saying? He worked real hard to get to where he was at. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to him. He did what he had to do, took the proper steps, and when he got his opportunity, he made it happen.
Basically, I'm finding my lane, and I'm staying in mine, and also welcoming the upcomers and showing them how it's done. Never slacking though. You know what I'm saying? Like basically showing them where to get to and when they get to how to stay there.
I feel like I'm all around the board on this shit. Like I'm not bowing down to niggas. You know what I mean? Like I'm a stand-up nigga. When I come through, you feel me? They see I'm a real nigga. And then when they hear me rap, it's like, damn, the nigga be talking crazy. And I believe the nigga. And he backing this shit up. And he's smoking niggas. And he's showing up every time. Like, this shit just undeniable, bro. That's how I feel. You feel me? Like, I just feel like my shit undeniable. Niggas can't say nothing. Because I'm talking about on a promotion, marketing, from that to the being in the ring. Niggas can't fuck with me, bro. It's more than being in the ring. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I know how to keep my name rising in this shit.
Right.
You feel me? I just keep my hands into shit. I'm never, if I'm not battling, I'm doing something else. I ain't even gonna give the sauce. You feel me? Cause niggas don't know what to do. But I know why my name is mentioned more than a lot of these other niggas. This is what I can say. It's because they wait until they get booked. That's the only time they do shit. So niggas be completely silent until they get booked for a battle. And then when they got a battle set up, now they posting they old battles. Go check out my old shit. I got a new battle coming up. Now they talking shit to niggas. Now they doing all this shit. And then they battle. And after the battle over, they over. You feel me? Like I'm doing shit all day. I make sure I keep my name afloat in this shit. Battle rap took over my shit. You feel me? So I just feel like niggas we coming. Like we coming to kill y'all niggas. Like I'm coming to smoke niggas, bro. Like I'm not playing at all with nobody. You niggas ain't gonna be able to just prepare because I'm not just coming to punch. You feel me? I'm coming with punching. I'm scheming. My setup's crazy. I'm doing all kind of shit. I might have niggas in that bitch laughing, whatever. But the main thing is I'm not letting up, bro. I'm not letting up, bro.
What's your thoughts on the Ultimate Madness 2 tournament? I know we talked about the first one. It seemed like
I don't feel like it is an advantage. I feel like it was hard for them then, and I feel like it's hard for us now. Being as though there's more media on the East Coast and it's easier for the battle rappers in the East Coast to get battles and bags and get to where they had to do faster than they did back then. So I feel like it's also the same way now. I feel like the only advantage I could possibly see is that it's more of us and we're moving more as a unit than they did. But other than that, I don't really see advantages.
Yeah, definitely just taking it to the next level, just doing that. You know what I'm saying? If like, I'm not opposed to battling anybody from the Midwest, the original Midwest movement. I'm not opposed to that. I'm just saying, like, I ain't looking at it like, oh, we better rappers than them, or no, nothing like that. Like them legends, them pioneers, and I just here to pay homage. People seen the grind, like people, and I'm just me, like I'm just a real nigga, bro. Like I'm just genuine, man. You feel me? And like people seeing my grind in the Midwest, like battling on these Midwest circuits, STL Street Report, Danger Zone Battle League, Guerrilla Warfare, Spit That Heat Milwaukee, like I've been all through the Midwest and put in work, you know what I'm saying? And people seen the grind, people seen when I had my like stumbling, choking, seen me get better. And from my first battle, I told niggas, I'm gonna be on URL, I'm gonna put the Midwest on, I'm gonna bring Chicago back. Like, this a passion for me. So it's like, people see that. And when you meet me, it's genuine, you know what I'm saying? And people fuck with me and I show love and you get it back, man. and I put it in pain, man. Win, lose, or draw. Right. It's gonna be the best of me.
I'm gonna tell you a story. Now, when I first started interviewing Trufo, invite him to my crib. He came solo dolo, by himself, respectable. Didn't know him from nothing. Heard him on Black Compass, a couple of interviews, but I ain't know him at that time.
Right.
So when he came to my crib, the first interview we did, good work. Now we started building a rapport. He came back on the second interview, and on that second interview, he was supposed to have a battle versus Hills for the Born Legacy 7, the PGs.
Right.
And that day, he called Battle Truth, you know what I'm saying? And started saying, listen, Battle Truth, it's up. This, and the third. Battle Truth sent the call out to Henny Man, challenged someone on music, plus the battle rappers. That's when the DLB was cooking. South Carolina was cooking. Fire, you know what I'm saying? The culture was bubbling. You know, this right before coronavirus. It was getting real crazy. You feel me, Seven?
DMV was lit, all that. That's right.
It was lit. So once he called, and once I was a part of that moment and building, when I came in, I say I got a right to uphold, and I got a duty to uphold the Midwest by any means. All the older tier, the newer tier, period. And in battle rap, you know what I'm saying? But the Midwest for sure. I'm a Midwest representative, new Midwest. Man, I want to say first, man, salute you, Seven. You was one of the first people giving me an opportunity to come on platforms and display my knowledge of the culture and, you know what I'm saying, get my word across. Salute you on that. But you can find me on Black Compass Media. I am a part of the Black Compass Media team, man. Salute Tone Bro, Posey, Polo, Driz. I also got a show, Bars and Brunch. We are going live tomorrow, so if y'all see this, even though my man putting this out in the thing, whenever you see it, every Wednesday we go live, Bars and Brunch with Debo RX and DJ Danny Ocean. And man, just follow me as well on my own channel, Street Bill TV, man. It's Cola, man. Man, salute you, Seven.
But as I said before, to me, a movement is bigger than any individual or group. The value and the impact of a real movement must be beyond imagination for it to hold any weight. So although some of the people that I named are not necessarily claiming the new Midwest movement, their progress and their lack of will actually still be a deciding factor on the strength of the movement overall. So flowers and appreciation, man, I want to give to all the shooters of the Midwest, whether you are claiming the new Midwest movement or not. You guys are really putting in work, man. Salute to artists like J. Lopez, Bankhead, Killer B, Showstopper, Gage, J Slash, KD, Ghost, the homie Nice, the girl Lady Tunes, Heavy Half out in Chicago. Shout out to Rec and Gamble, Cash. Big up to Sneezy, man. Diablo, the girl Diablo, Flawless, Lot, the homie Logic. You got Gucci putting in work, man. Also, the example, man, from out in the cartel. I'm just naming a few, man. The list of talent in the Midwest, whether you're repping the new Midwest movement, is ridiculous. So I'm telling you, I promise you, this is something that you got to kind of look out for. And the only thing I really want to know is who's going to get revenge for the new Midwest movement. When we go back to Gnome 1, 2011, Sue Surf with that classic moment at the Motor City Mayhem event where he kind of broke down everyone in the original Midwest movement. So I'm looking forward to seeing one of these up-and-coming stars get a little bit of revenge on Jersey. We're going to see how creative these guys is because it's payback time.
Yeah, we switch it out, bro. We got a bench deep. You know what I'm saying? And any bench nigga can be a starter nigga. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no pressure. I know my niggas gonna hold me down, and then if one of them become the top nigga, then that's just showing that we working. You know what I'm saying? We competitive amongst each other in that aspect. Like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody gonna be the best. Word. You know what I mean? We all gotta put our best foot forward. Okay. I think Piranha is dangerous as fuck. Like, I think he crazy. I think King 8. We got LOS. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of niggas, bro. You know, Chicago got a bunch of niggas. Milwaukee got Coogee. You know what I'm saying? Killer B. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of niggas.
Even the females,
Cheddar,
Beatrice, and Panic.
Hey, far as that, bro, we got the whole stable in Cleveland, though. Cheddar, Meat Rice, Vixen, Panic. You know what I'm saying? Hey.
Lady Tunes is official too. She been working.
Lady Tunes. we got the whole stable for real. Like I probably put them against any other state. You know what I'm saying? On a 5-on-5 type shit. You know what I'm saying? True called me with a crazy round. That, you know what I'm saying? That's just motivation. Piranha called me with a crazy round. That's motivation. You know what I'm saying? Put me in my bag. We sharpen and steel, bro.
Gang, of course. Gang. Not gang, but of course it's Cheddar, Panic, Lady Tunes, Black China, Vixen the Assassin, at Aeon, Diablo.
It's a lot.
I think Aja.
Flawless.
Right, from Flawless. Right. I'm like, I can't forget nobody from my gang. Flawless, Lola, Nadi, Ali, I believe she repping for the Midwest. Looney Tunes, so many names.
Man, it's a beautiful thing because, like I said, when the Midwest movement started, it wasn't like this, man.
Now I got a list of 10.
Okay.
In my opinion, no disrespect to nobody in the Midwest, but far as potential and the people I see that can actually, you know what I'm saying, make an impact, in my opinion, salute everybody in the Midwest. I ain't disrespecting nobody in the Midwest by any means. I'm going to say that first and foremost. I'm a highly representative of the Midwest anywhere. But these are my 10. I got a 10. I got Fonz. I got Trufo. I got Coogee. I got Piranha. I got J. Lopez, Bankhead, Killer B, Showstopper, and I got 2 women, which is Panic and Cheddar, man. I think that 10 is solid. I think they're going to be around the culture for a minute, even though I think the North split for a minute hurt the new Midwest because he was looking out for us, salute him and everything he doing, you know what I'm saying? But we're going to get back to it. I heard something in August coming up or September for the Midwest, so we should be looking good. But that 10 right there, I can go to battle with.
I mean, the volume, the amount of artists is crazy. You know, we all know about Fonz and we all know about Trufo and, you know, you got Meatrice from Cleveland and Vixen the Assassin and Queen Vixen and Cheddar and, you know, some of these artists that we kind of known as household names have, you know, really held it down, stepping it up. But, you know, there's a lot of shooters and a lot of killers, you know what I'm saying, that you got to stand out for, from the Killer Bees and the Showstoppers and, you know, Gage and, you know, J. Lopez and, I mean, like I said, Cheddar, KD, Ghost, Nice, J Slash, Lady Tunes, you got The Example, Aeon, Piranha, you know, you got Heavy Half, Wreck and Gamble, you got Cash, Sneezy, B.O., Fifth Element. I also would put Mac Myron in there. I know we know Mac Myron, but, you know, Mac Myron is, I wouldn't put him in that original Midwest movement. He's really starting to get his flowers and his respect now. You know what I'm saying? And that's just amongst a few. We got C. Bree, you know what I mean? She been doing her thing. Diablo, as far as the ladies go, like Flawless. And it's just, they wilding out there in the Midwest. And I know I forgot a whole bunch of people, but, you know, the basis of this was just to, you know, really inform that the impact is crazy, you know, and when we look back at the Midwest movement originally, everybody was fighting for their spot. There really was no conglomerates, you know what I'm saying? You had your own little areas that kind of teamed up and grouped up, but, you know, it seemed like on face value, the love and support that this movement have, because it's a lot of artists, you know, it's crazy, you know, and shout out to Bobby Johnson, man, Mr. Circle City, you know, PPV, man, one of the elite media platforms and battle rap, man. He's been holding the Midwest down, man. I definitely got to salute to him, you know what I mean, because his media perspective and the way he been bringing, you know, a different thing to the culture for the Midwest is a beautiful thing as well. So, you know, my guy Young Cola, you know, he's stepping up his game. He's in the media realm doing his thing from out Chicago. He locked in with, you know, Black Compass, and then he got I believe the Breakfast and Bar situation with RX and Debo and them. So it's a lot of growth and development going on right now. Like I said, we could be talking about the original Midwest movement forever, but we now have something taking over, and it's not about being better than the first. You know what I'm saying? It seemed like they setting their own, making their own history. And they doing it in a different way without any co-signers. That's the crazy part. If I'm not mistaken, because I don't see none of the top tier guys over the years really co-sign a lot of cats. I know they kind of got it from the mud, but in my opinion, that doesn't necessarily have to be the formula. You know what I mean? If you can help someone, if you can throw the alley-oop, you know what I mean? Why not? But it seems like the new Midwest movement do not need the cosign from the vets. You know, it's all appreciated, but you know, they making their own noise. That's what I really respect the most. And that's really why I had to highlight, because they not waiting to be spoon-fed, man. And you look at Fonz, like, and it's crazy because look how history works in battle rap. You go back to 2011, the original Gnome 1, when Sue Surf did the, you know, historical moment versus the Midwest movement when he broke everybody down. And here we go 10 years later, just about, we have someone from the Midwest and Fonz from out Cleveland win a $25,000 tournament. You understand what I'm saying? So it's just funny how the Midwest, you know, that thing coming full circle. Now, all I need to know now is who is going to get revenge on Sue Surf. I know the new Midwest movement is not going to let that slide, because Surf kind of got away with that one, because that was crazy. The way he broke down Miles and X Factor and Verb and all Big T and all them other cats. So I'm wondering if is somebody in this new Midwest movement going to step it up and maybe tap Jersey a little bit with something special that we can get, because revenge needs to be handled, in my opinion. But, you know, shout out to the new Midwest movement. Like I said, man, everybody that's really doing their thing, you know, in the culture. I mean, what can I say? We got a diverse lot of talent, man. Shout out to Fonz and, you know, like I said, LL Cool G and, you know, Meatrice and Queen Vixen the Assassin. And, you know, there's a lot of people that's really been doing their thing for a minute. Now, is the Midwest the best region in battle rap? Like, that's just up for debate. But they working and they heavy right now. You know what I'm saying? In impact and in numbers. So, you know, some things is undeniable. I know the West right now is, you know, they hot. The West Coast is hot. You know, I'm over here in the East and the South, you know what I mean? The South definitely gained their respect, and the Midwest is here. They've been here, but, you know, like I said, man, they on some other shit right now. You know what I mean? So it's all about the new Midwest movement, man. Salute to everybody out there. Y'all make sure y'all support y'all people, man, and continue to support y'all people, man. Shit might be looking up for the culture on battle rap, man. So it really was a no-brainer for me to have the new Midwest movement as a topic in my newest battle rap 30 for 30, man. Salute to everybody in the BRC. And real quick plug, if you guys like sports, man, y'all got to tune into my sports talk show, Best of 7 Sports Talk. It's available on Spotify and iTunes. T7M Radio, man. Salute to y'all. And y'all know the vibes, man. Salute again to the new Midwest movement.
Fuck, nigga. I mean, we cool cause of Raj. Ain't no friends when it's rap. Rhett can ball up if I switch gears on this cat. Let me get it.
Bless, you gotta be kidding. Thinking I'm finna play any type of game with them. I had my camp niggas put a gauge to them. And any Jersey nigga play brave with them, they going in the grave with them. Once I pull an SD card, ain't no saving them.
38 rounds. He 8 rounds. Pay attention. I'm about to switch up the pace now. These niggas pull up looking for war like we not heavies. But this like a blood picnic. We outside already. Young hitman.
Where I'm from, you hear gunshots, loud screams. You know I'm into this. They ain't tell you my residence evil, nemesis, every single fucking round.
Keep going.
Every single fucking round, you getting chopper smoking. I know for a fact, dumb bitch, you don't gun tote. Fuck all that slow starting bullshit. That's all right into that gun smoke. See, this is the difference between a bitch that actually gang bang and a bitch that just get gang bang. I'm cave gang, the gang bang. You better stay in your lane. You trying lane change, I'ma change lanes. Get hit with a foreign kick, that Jackie Chain thing. Yeah. But my bro Trufo couldn't be here. So you getting smoked, it's for him, bitch. Let's keep it rap, cause him and his niggas do not fucking miss. In other words, don't let me have to pull something true. Phone nemesis.
I'ma die a real nigga. Don't give a fuck about what them faggots told you. Cause the same niggas you don't share sweaters with, I try to put a jacket on you. I grab the stock. Cause the same niggas you don't share sweaters with, I try to put a jacket on you. I grab the stock, switch the whole plot, and put a magnum on you. Now it's an Uncle Luke video, a whole bunch of ratchets on you. See the purple case, see the 50 in their face. They don't think I'm supreme until a 50 in their face, so play me. Cause even the aim great, I hold the heat higher. Eagle on me, off the chain with the birdie, like Street Fighter. Think my block sweet. I can.
For starters, I'm nothing like what you thought of. A daughter without a father. Shout my mom for how she brought us. They caught us, we couldn't dodge us. A target, I am regardless. I'm modest, don't need no partners. Eating good like Benny Hannes, who gon' stop us?
Me, so when I get this nigga drugged, I ain't giving him.
This the nigga that said, who got the best lines? Jure. That's a Victoria's Secret. No, you're lying, Jure. That's some extraordinary reaching. You rap like everybody else. What I do ain't your ordinary preaching. I talk them spit that heat niggas how to cook food. I do culinary teaching.
Doing all that dissing, and it'll be like you fucked up the game winner. How you end up missing. I'm about bitching. You about bitching. That's a bad condition. You pussy like Jim Carrey. When the mask was missing, and I know. What else? What else? And I know, you're like, damn, that boy young heard this sickening. How my bars appeal to get rid of the ill like over-the-counter prescription. Oh! When this shit get to kicking at your face, it ain't karate to the chin. Try your boy again, you'll be a voodoo dog. Ho, I catch bodies with the pen. These
How does one define identity? Is it simply the ability of being seen or heard? What actually separates good from greatness? Average from above average? Quality from quantity? For almost a decade, Southern battle rap has been surmounting its own identity as one of the purest and raw elements of hip-hop and battle rap.
In my opinion, Southern battle rap, I'm not going to say it's the last truest thing to happen in battle rap or hip-hop, but as far as the movement go, even though to me it's been established for a while, the impact in the last, 2 years? Have just been fucking ridiculous.
I'm split, nigga. Krillin features. That's 6, nigga. Focus in. Deadlocked. Beat double. I'm not just looking for a leg shot to think Rudolph. I just wanted to see if you could fly around with this red dot. To the niggas who said it ain't about the bars, I'm through with you guys. The only way I know is through the bars, nigga. I've been institutionalized. If bonus come through tripping, leaning like hollow, then I'ma shoot the nigga. And if your man thought about getting on that dirty sprite too, he better think about his future, nigga. Take a seat, gut butt to his mouth, have him talking with a lazy speech. But if I aim it at your pregnant BM, you better turn the other way, kid. Like the baby breach, bullets burn. 9 in the box is dirty, but the 38 out the holster clean, headshot. Paint your face like a wrestler. That's how you know it's themed. A murder case. A murder case. I have me staring at a cell like I'm waiting on the phone to ring. I'll give a Starbucks if he don't wake up and smell like nigga, I'll fold your teeth. that. Ask around, little nigga. I ain't tripping about the showtime from the South. But we ain't watching the cable, cause it's go time. Wet up, blood over the tube. Y'all see the whole crime? Blind side, Mike all on the block. I had an old line. I say was shocked when I hit my first lick like, whoa. I said I was shocked when I hit my first lick like, whoa. She slipped the whole line. I said, bitch, say she could 2-8 ball. I think the whole line stank her. 3.5 on the scale. It's about to go down. It's only misstepped on once. I got the whole dime. I said, don't come at me with that $8 shit if you want the whole dime. I said, connect. Don't say numbers in the phone, but if you know mine. And I gotta listen to Bird rap my life and reap the benefits. Everything T-Top rapping about, I'm still living in it.
You front like you the best. I'm unimpressed. Like who you trying to fool? This 22 will bring you back down to earth. I'm trying to humble you, cause niggas come to me, they headlines. And niggas come to you for a head. In other words, Widow's Peak, you'll get cut off here if I'm on edge. If this bird test, catch up. If this, there y'all go. There y'all go.
You will never be top 10 Southern battle rap. See what I'm omitting, you dig? They ancient Egyptian structures. Because from this angle, you will always a pyramid.
But what is Southern battle rap? Where does it reside? In this T7M Radio's Battle Rap 30 for 30, we will focus in on a bit of history. The Southern battle rap movement, its current status, and its potential future.
What is Southern battle rap in my opinion? Southern battle rap is the most important thing to battle rap today, for now and forever. Regardless, without us, it will eventually die off. It's going to tail off until niggas start to respect what we got going on down here. And if they don't respect it, that's fine. We'll still be out here getting money, still be out here throwing crazy ass events, still being real life known versus battle rap market known. You feel me? But ultimately, man, we a family. I look at a lot of them niggas like mentors and so on and so forth. We all learn from each other. We all can pick from one another. Even though it's battle rap, we all can say, nigga, you suck, you all right, whoop-de-whoop. Man, the talent pool is so crazy in Southern battle rap. We all will say this shit, though. Mark my fucking words.
Now, some will argue Southern battle rap may be twofold, somewhat of a split personality. Pretty interesting.
40? You see, she like my little dirty secret. Not only am I gonna kill her, I'm gonna take this bitch to the grave, see who? With the best of them. Well, let's see if 40 shot hold up when these Berettas blaze. Thanks for taking that flight. Oh, but tonight finna be like the best sex you ever had in your life. Oh, you gonna wish you never came.
I said it was supposed to be breezy nice versus Matrix. And I know y'all had that nigga beat me while y'all can all suck a dick. Cause most of you niggas pussy, I'm out for blood.
Thanks.
Period. And Breezy couldn't handle this shit. I'm not just bumping pussy, I'm coming strapped. Shame your bitch praying for a bigger dick, but you, Deja, oh, you better not take me light or you gonna die for everybody's sins. Passion of Christ. Now let me ask you something. You been to the house of God? You say your prayers often? Cause not even the walls of Jericho could save you from this rock bottom. I could kill Lady J and Deja. Matrix, she gotta catch this secondhand smoke.
Sleep on me. It's too late to set your clock now. I highly respect the shooter to wake him up with the cock sound. Spitting on camera on stage, getting Tupac wild. Every nigga think they can get around till they get around. This Tupac sound like the digital underground. I can count on these clips. These digits told to put you underground. I wake up that morning, your family gonna wake up morning, send extra hearse to the funeral service. I'ma fuck up your weight that morning. Wake up, take this AK out and we up. Choppers to rearrange how you wake up that morning. Get it, wake up, take the AK out and we up. I aim to cut it down and hit everything from the knee up. If this bitch, shoot, never grind by your mother crib. Snatching up everybody. But his brother stood up on some gutter shit till I grabbed the burner. Look around like, what the fuck it is? I figured I kill these. Now Troy gon' die for that shit his brother did.
You say your gun speaks Swahili? Shit. Well, mine's do too. Like, her body.
Mini King West. Nina Baraha Kukatana na Wewe. That means a non asleep you. Nah, I'm playing. That's Swahili. For hello, my name King West. Nice to meet you. Just know, new jack for that 300. Leonidas bought 300. And you may be Nino, who runs the card of my bloodline warrior. This is sports. Let's go. They say West, you got case.
Okay. No, the perfect type I'll put the steel to. Out the gate, you better slow your roll, because if I try angles, you will see red. So that's some shit you might want to yield to.
I want to ask you something. If you ran across a new fan of battle rap, and they happen to ask, where does Southern battle rap generate from? How far out geographically it goes? How would you respond?
One of the things that I think it always confused me is, how do you really label Southern battle rap? Like, at least geographically, for starters. Like, a lot of people felt like the Carolinas and Atlanta and Florida is part of the South. Even some people feel like artists in VA are Southern battle rappers. But I'm looking at really the heart of the South, you know, Texas, Houston, Texas, New Orleans, you know, Memphis, Tennessee, shit like that. I definitely feel like they the South, but I think this kind of question exactly what do you consider, or where do you consider, you know, being represented.
It's your boy West Guy reporting live from that 130 tribe, man. Tune in with my boy Brandy Loke over here. You know what I'm talking about? You know, he don't like to talk to the camera as much as I do, but yeah, man, pretty much I'm in this thing to talk about what is Southern battle rap. You know what I'm saying? It's a movement. What is Southern battle rap to the culture? You know what I'm saying, man? Basically, pretty much, Southern battle rap is the culture of hip hop in the South, man. You know what I'm saying? Especially pertaining to battle rap. You know, a lot of people get misconstrued on what the South really is, man. Texas is the South. Louisiana is the South. You feel me? That's why we do the South Side, the South Side. Hey, hold up, man. We on one of the old now, man. So, but you know, and it gets, you know, a lot of people, man, in this motherfucking me business, man, there's a lot of culture vultures, you feel me? They come from who gives a fuck England, you know what I'm saying? And they try to set up shop and call themselves the South. That don't make you the South, you know what I'm saying? You're not born, bred in the South, you can't necessarily be the South. You know, it's cool that y'all build platforms. You know, I know they got leagues out there in Atlanta, other different places, areas, you know, like way out in North Carolina, but goddamn, let's be honest, we the South. This the real fucking South. We not 2 hours from New York, you know what I'm saying? No, nigga, we in the South, nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, the time different, you know what I'm saying? The cuisines are different, nigga, you know what I'm saying? Oh, you can't be talking about y'all the South and y'all ain't never had Yakameen, man. You know, shout out to New Orleans, man. Shout out to them boys be doing their thing. So Southern battle rap as a movement, as the culture, man, we is the South, we is the real South. 130 tribe is rocking straight up out the motherfucking South. I want to just shout out all the leagues that's doing their motherfucking me things. You know what I'm saying? It's no diss to nobody, but shit, this is what it is at the motherfucking end of the day. I don't really feel like nobody really fucking with our roster. Overality, I feel like we could put top 10 out of Southern battle rap against any league, smack, any movement, any region, the Midwest, and I feel like, man, we gonna give a nigga a go for his motherfucking money, you know what I'm saying? And pretty much I just want to salute all the pioneers of Southern battle rap, the Just Say Scotties, the motherfucking me Beretta Blaze, you know what I'm saying, the French, the Double M's, you know what I'm saying, everybody who really, nigga like me, just want to shout out, you know what I'm saying, the K9s, you know what I'm saying, and everybody else that's been loyal and part of the movement, man. And that's my definition of Southern battle rap, man. Once again, reporting live, King West, 130 tribe, West Guy, 130.
One thing that cannot be denied, nor is up for debate, is that the heart of Southern battle rap lies in Texas, Louisiana, Tennessee, and the surrounding areas, with platforms like New Orleans Battle League, who hit the internet in waves back in 2010, Houston Barcode, A-Hat, Ironmouth Battle League, DFW Battle League, Southern Slang, just to name a few. The foundation has been paved and laid out for up-and-coming talent from the South to rise to the occasion and claim the crown.
And I told y'all I wanted a real street nigga that dump clips. Well, y'all done flipped the script. I go from a bitch nigga to a nigga bitch. She might think we be on the same moves, but it be some different shit, like if you catch Gunna with that strap. It probably means she gripping dick. If you catch me with the strap, I probably hit a lick and split. You just be licking split. It's cool. It's cool if you don't get it, fine. Just know that tough talk won't give you heart or put no fear in mind. Cause if me and a bitch button heads, these fists be flying. If you and a bitch button head, that's a 69.
True shit, but no reasonable doubt, I've been giving niggas these blueprints, Jay. My aim so good, nigga, I can knock the dirt off your shoulders. How you running for the exit, trying to find doors? If I got 99 problems, I got 99 bullets, Jay, cause I ain't got time for it. You say,
Then you don't want none unless you letting the Pope hit. Hold quick, I smack the shit out of everybody on the front row. Let's take a boat trip. No this, no this, no this, but no this. You ain't fucking with the kid. I'm like your first baby. You dumping? Nah, you Melania trumping. Don't know shit about nothing. But all of a sudden, you the first lady, and next Come on now.
Battle leagues like it's a hobby now. But if it wasn't for Queen of the Ring hopping round, bitch, you wouldn't be popping now. So don't say you where you at cause of URL. You swapping now. Cause in reality, you ain't get on smack until after the ring. You Bobby Brown.
I pick up my strap, my nigga. Watch how quick I get around everybody like a petty rumor. You think you can't fight the feet, little boy? Man, I sock it to you and leave this cat stressed out, but I ain't rocking Puma, so yeah.
Got some crazy spitters. I think my favorite female artist is Beretta Blaze out that Southern battle rap movement, man. She is just ridiculously nice down there. And as far as the fellas go, it's a lot of big time spitters down there in the South. And that's the thing. Like, and they took the world over just like, you know, hip hop did. You know what I mean? When, you know, a lot of the people down there, Lil Jon and the East Side Boys, and a lot of them came down to Atlanta, and DJ Khaled and all that. They just took the South over. And the same thing is happening in the battle rap. But male guys, you got guys like Scotty, and you got I mean, it's a lot of. I mean, I can be forever naming names, but we got a lot of dope spitters down the South. HA Double, you got Hemi. I mean, and if you're considering Bullpen Battle League, I mean, you got Street Hems and all them guys on that platform is bananas. So Southern battle rap is fire.
Now, being objective, credit also has to be spread through and through to other leagues like Bullpen Battle League, Body Bag Battle League, and even Spit That Heat back in the day. Nevertheless, it all starts from the essence. So let's get back into it, shall we? The wave and impact that Southern battle rap has struck the battle rap scene with, especially as of late, has been downright history-making. T7M Radio's founder and host, Seven Mitchell, catches up with Carolina's own Miss Lisa to speak on her perspective on the effectiveness of Southern battle rap.
7M Radio, the coach with Seven Mitchell here with Carolina's finest, the lovely Miss Lisa. Miss Lisa, what's poppin'?
What's good? Hi.
Man, salute to you. Now, you're a part of that Southern battle rap run, of course. Like, why is the buzz going for so long? Like, I mean, we gonna keep it real. Some people might have felt like it might have been a fad, like Southern battle rap was gonna come and go, but y'all really have been, yeah, I mean, y'all have really been doing the
just
damn
how in
thing.
the mainstream when, you know, East Coast is taking over, you know, yeah, Biggie and everybody like that, but then the South came in, you got Lil Jon, you got East Side Boys, and Scrappy, and Crown Mine, all the, you know, Bone Pressure, all the, and then T.I. came and Big Boy, like,
Ross and Wayne,
so it's like,
real shit.
When we started the mainstream popping off, like we still like on the radio, you listen to most of the records off from the South,
right?
Or got South feel. So it's just like we'll take over in the battle rap industry too. Watch and learn. You feel me?
Talk that shit.
You want to know what SBR means to me? Southern battle rap means family. Means pulling together to try to enhance the movement of the South. Not just one particular part of the South, but the whole South. That's what Southern battle rap means to me. From the very first time I seen Stats and Hemi posting Petty Life Gang asking for a logo for Southern battle rap movement, I was taken back because I was like, wait, it's a movement, it's for the South in battle rap, and I don't know about it. And immediately I was entranced and wanted to know how I could play my part, because to me the movement and the progression of the South to the top of the throne is all that really matters. So Southern battle rap, it's about that movement, it's about that family, it's about everybody getting together to make that a reality. Not just our reality, but everybody's reality. That's what Southern battle rap means to me.
So now that we established early on in this 30 for 30 that Southern battle rap is nothing, and I mean nothing, to play with, let's get straight to the body bags, shall we? Now, all I hear is URL this, KOTD that, RBE this, and don't flop that. Well, I'd like to introduce you to some Southern battle rap killers that could bang with the best of them and zip up the rest of them. Southern spitters that, as Seven Mitchell would say, put the rent money on it. The list of suspects? I'm talking Scotty from Houston Barcode. I'm talking H.A. Double. I'm talking Official, AK, Focus, Swizzy, J. Miller, Stats G, Casey J, Beretta Blaze, Hemi, Lady J, Miss Merck, Morwasha, King West, Rashad Miller, Young Herb, Matrix, Double M, B. Eric, Boogie of Flatline. In fact, speaking of Flatline, respect to the battle rap manager extraordinaire, Suge Rothstein. Let's go behind bars with Boogie from Flatline on T7M Radio with Seven Mitchell.
You ever see me draw lines on the paper? I could put my mind on the paper. I never had the mind of a faker. Sat, ate lunch, and dined with the haters. Hit the block quick and just grind with my neighbors. That's my kinfolk, 'cause them folk was simple. I hit the weed hard until I'm bent low and land backwards, be poking holes, playing cactus. I couldn't go outside until the grass cut. I had to peep everything that was creeping and crawling. A lot of people deep in their thoughts, but don't worry, 'cause I'm deep from New Orleans. Real life renegades, Flatline, bang click rolling. If they kin to me, my nigga, you know he holding. I'ma straighten up my poker face. I ain't folding till all the cards out. I'ma spit till all the bars out. Get it right. Say, people, please don't be mistaken. I must make it. I gotta feed the people that I cut cake with. And I'ma say what I came to say. Been known to speak out. I never could turn the other cheek out. You only get one chance to whip me, punch me, sneak me. You get me down, you better beat me, peep me. I'm self-motivated, mentally challenged. Fuck a setback, I'm meant to be challenged. A lot of rappers bore me quick. See, this a one-shot deal. When I shoot, I can't afford to miss. You had your chance and ignored the shit. I paint pictures, bring you to the block, let you explore the strip. You see, I'ma run it if the light be red. So I'ma live for today, cause when tomorrow come, I might be dead. It's the future, bitch, I can't call it. I'm just trying to get straight. No, I ain't ballin'. How many people say they down, but they ain't all in?
Now, that was fire. But I need more. Identify yourself, Southern Battle Rap. Show me more.
Remember when you battled Matrix and told West you got that super tight, make them go all night? Well, that just proved that you don't know shit, cause every nigga in here know some super tight hours gonna make a nigga breath squeeze.
Knowledge, right? Y'all trying to save y'all from this blood? I'm a blasphemer. Bullets run up and down your leg. That's how I blaspheme. Talk that shit, bro. Keep going. God, the gold I dole out make me a blasphemer.
I should murder. If I import this, it'll end this. If I import this, it'll end this night now. This thing sings. So if you OGs, I bring a propane and make a nigga pipe down now. Shit like that is why I say I'm better with every fucking rhyme. Cause y'all ain't catch how I just name flipped this scheme. At the same fucking time, I should murder Bobby Smurder. If I import this, Bobby Portis. In this night, Bobby Knight. This thing sing, Bobby V. OGs, Bobby Johnson. Propane, Bobby Hill. Pipe down, Bobby Brown. Goddamn it, Bobby Word. Come on.
The South is truly on the rise. And you will get done dirty. So bring your best.
I think one of the biggest things that they need to get it established, yo, they need more of some type, they need their own media movement. Like they need their own media outlet. Like these media platforms in battle rap, you know what I mean, for whatever reason, you know what I mean, you know how the popularity shit go. They don't really focus a lot of attention on Southern battle rap consistently as, you know, they should. Even myself to an extent. So I think, you know, the South really need to get their own media outlet, you know what I'm saying, and really turn it up on the promotion end, because the fans and, you know, the artists and shit that they got, everything else is lit. I just think they need to take it to the next level. And I think, you know, media, fans, and getting a, you know, buzz out there, that's really what's going to get them over the hump.
The big question is, who's going to be the one to push Southern battle rap over the hump? A collective effort, in my opinion, is the only way a movement of this magnitude can continue to grow at such a rapid pace. But, regardless, the battle rap world has now been put on notice. Get your bars up. The South is here to stay.
Around the world, a day of street protests have been keeping the focus on just that, institutional racism. Grief and frustration sparked by the death of George Floyd, a black man who died under the knee of a white police officer in the U.S. city of Minneapolis in May.
You're just living the dream. You're an absolute fucking meme. I got my foot on your neck and you can't breathe and you can beg and plead. You'll die at the scene, then everyone can watch your fucking death on the screen.
Homie, your head looks like a misshapen hard prune. Your skin's so dark I can see your face in a dark room. And every time you smile, it reminds me of a racist cartoon.
Oh, man. Good shit.
In the old country, my people would just replace the harpoons and use the slaves as shark food.
I want to get your thoughts on the N-word in battle rap. Racism in battle rap.
I don't like it at all. I feel like we're, especially with what we're going through now, you feel me, with all this uprising, I just feel like it's not needed for them. That word is not for them, because what we know through history is that any other race outside of us was using it in a derogatory way.
There's a huge disconnect and racial situation here, a huge one. And two of the biggest people who tend to feel that, actually three people who feel that constantly, will be Don Marino, Misfit, and Cortez. And Cortez really being at the top of the list because he's been doing it for so long.
Racism here is definitely different to how it is over there in the US, because over here it's a lot more sneaky and behind the scenes, rather than it being so blatant in your face like it is in the US.
I can never tell a black man how to feel about somebody calling a white man calling him a nigga. I can only tell you how I feel about it in context, which means different strokes for different folks. Not every white man will get the same treatment when it comes to the word nigga. So do I think the word nigga is a big deal? I mean, yeah, I guess it is a big deal, because on any given Sunday, the wrong white person call you a nigga, it could become a bigger deal. You understand?
Typically one that is a minority or marginalized. Throughout the years in history of the hip-hop and battle rap culture, the element of racism had found a place for itself to establish its negative connotation and influence into the community.
It kind of really, because there's not a lot of black people in the parts of England. Yeah, we've got a fair amount, but like from, say, the US perspective, some of them believe that there's no black people over here. You know what I'm trying to say? So it's subtle, it's not so extreme, but it's there, it exists. Do you get what I'm trying to say? That, and in this battle rap thing, it's kind of like, that's the only kind of platform that the white ones, they've got to kind of express themselves without maybe getting a punch in the face, or, you know, like, I don't know, they can get away with a lot. It's their country, like, it's their kind of like setup and things. So yeah, bro, it's crazy.
Dating back to the early 2000s and even the 90s, battle rappers have been documented for the use of racial slang and connotations in their content and material. Now, with the displeasure of the current U.S. administration, combined with the heightened level of police brutality on unarmed black men and women, mixed emotions are becoming more public and transparent. But when it comes to the battle rap scene, a sport considered to many as a war of words, is there truly a limit or a line not to be crossed?
Well, I have to be open and honest, because, you know, that's just who I am, A, and B, I would never want nobody later on to come at you and say something about something I'll say later on. But the truth of the matter is, me, myself, I struggle with it. I say the N-word, I do. I grew up in Harlem, in New York. That's not an excuse. It's simply just pointing out that this was common conversation, you know what I mean, in the hood. It's just how it is.
I've only ever really heard of probably 2 people that have said it. And I think one immediately got checked for it, and another one got a bottle through at his head. So, I mean, there's always like the next level of consequence for me if someone says anything like that in a battle over here. Immediately that battle gets locked off.
Okay.
There's no, especially like on our league, on No Loose Chat, we're new, but we do have rules. Like, you cannot come to know loose chat as a non-black person and use that word. Otherwise, you should know anyway, because if you're in a room full of black people, you shouldn't feel brave enough to say that.
I had someone tell me yesterday online on the UK Battle Rap Forum that no, hip hop and battle rap has evolved so much that he's no longer black culture. And I'm like, why? What makes you think because he evolved, it doesn't lose his identity or his origins? Like, it's still ours. Like, you'll all want to claim everything. No, man. Like, no, you can't. And I'm not letting go of this.
We are programmed as melanated beings, you feel me, to we have a connection with the word. That's why we took the ER off and we put the A on there, you feel me? That's our connection with each other, you dig? When another race actually tries to infiltrate that, we're already subconsciously programmed to want to take their heads off. So I'm not trying to hear you say that, because I am programmed I'm programmed, I'm not gonna front, I'm programmed to not respect anybody that uses that word outside of people that look like you and I.
When I decided to do the 30 for 30 on racism and battle rap, it was kind of crazy because it allowed me, or really put me in a position to kind of look at myself and what I was not doing with my platform to bring awareness.
Fuck it, I'm gonna take the gloves off and keep it all the way 100 with you. Like, these people on the internet that's campaigning how evil the word nigga is, don't do nothing for black folks. They won't even do shit for their brother and sister. So I know they ain't doing shit for no random black person. So do you believe that they deserve a voice to even tell another black man what he should and shouldn't do? I don't think so. You gotta
start from home.
Exactly. Like, you're not holding down no black people. So don't tell me what I should do when I'm in a situation that involves a black person. When you ain't doing nothing to do it. You're not in no marches. You know, you ain't doing shit. Me neither. I'm not in the city hall doing no marches either. So I'm not here to tell nobody else what they should do when it comes to another black person, bro. It's all opinionated on self.
Historically, bars about dead people, children, have plagued the scene with little to no repercussions. So how will this matter actually fare different in the eyes of the battle rap community? Can the punishment actually fit the crime for these actions in battle rap? Who should be responsible for restoring the order and upholding a unique standard of excellence for the purest form of hip-hop? Now, the debate and controversy over the N-word in battle rap took full force early 2020 when battle rapper William Wolf blatantly used the N-word versus a black artist in a battle and was punched in the face for the violation. The timing of this really could not be worse for Mr. Wolf, as social media went on an uproar, making this incident going viral, touching a variety of mainstream platforms, including Power 105's The Breakfast Club, where host Charlamagne the God featured William Wolf on his Donkey of the Day segment.
Everybody hanging over your shoulder still. I can old school bump him with the shoulder still or shoulder still. Box him up. You want the David Blaine or the Holyfield? Either way. Either way.
What else?
It's tragic at the end. David Blaine, Holyfield. So I got magic in these hands. And they're fucking up. I ain't like these other battle rappers. They talk too much. Saying I can't use the N-word in this battle. My nigga, I just called you.
Now, the William Wolf, for example, I'm not going to be heavy on it, but the William Wolf thing, I know William Wolf. William Wolf is not racist. There's nothing racist about William Wolf. And to keep it a buck, he says nigga all the time. In front of me, not in front of me. He says it in the hood with other black folks before I even came in the picture. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So William Wolf got the pass from he got the pass. Now, does his pass transfer over to other black people? I mean, of course not, because everybody give him the pass. But as far as in battle culture, what can you tell him he can't say? I mean, he said nigga in a sense that he wasn't being disrespectful. Well, I guess he was being disrespectful, but he wasn't being racist when he said it. But I mean, I guess you can say you're being disrespectful because the boy told him not to say it. But we call white people crackers and shit all the time. So when in battle rap, we when did we decide what can be said in battle rap and what cannot be said in battle rap?
And when it comes to the N-word in battle rap, the shit is selective because we done seen a lot of motherfuckers over the years get a pass, and then sometimes people use it and the shit, people go crazy over it.
I seen a battle where a white boy did a whole racist angle, talking about how his ancestors enslaved the white blacks, had them picking cotton, had them, and nobody punched them, nobody did nothing. There's another situation happened on URL where a white boy said, half my kids are black, I've been sonning niggas all my life. Nobody snapped on him. He got crowd reaction, actually.
Right.
And them in disaster, says nigga. So people pick and choose who can say it and who can't.
So now culture of battle rap as well as in hip hop.
Yeah, the fair consequences of that is, because obviously you don't know who's racist when these guys first come into the scene or whatever the case. So, but should it get to a point where somebody drops that, I think that, yeah, you need to be missing a lot of battles. You don't need to be coming to no events. You know what I'm trying to say? That's you tarnished. It's like a blacklist. You've been blacklisted now. You know what I'm trying to say? It's ironic how it's blacklist. You know what I'm trying to say? Guys are dropping the N-bomb. Yeah, so if you drop in the N-bomb in any form of battle, that's you. You're done. Forget you.
Cancel culture is a big thing right now. So I'm pretty sure everything I'm about to say, some people are gonna say, "Yo, cancel this dude." You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna say it because it's just how I feel. I feel like there's this big disconnect in the world, but we're talking about battle rap where people who identify with different forms of black people feel like they can't be racist, and that's dumb, in my opinion. You know, they'll come out and take off your shoes, respect it. That's all.
Well, since this is our culture, you dig? I think that a battle rapper should be banned. Like, I think they should be put the fuck out of here. Like, there's no room and space for it. And if this battle rapper continues to rap, then that means that people like you and I and the rest of the community, we should be taking a long look at ourselves, you dig? Especially if we are highlighting it and we are glorifying it, because this is just a personal. I just feel like that word is not for anybody. It's not for anybody to use, bro.
If you coming like that, then shouldn't nobody be having it. I know I'm not. You know what I mean? Like, you're not even gonna get the rap. Like, it's over. Like, your rapping is done, like, for the rest of the night. So I think that people gotta tread real lightly. Like, at the end of the day, I respect everybody, you know what I mean? I respect all of the non-black media, the non-black rappers, the non-black fans, but I'm gonna keep it 100. Y'all still a guest in this culture. You know what I mean? And that's coming from somebody that's mad cool with Cortez, you know what I mean? Like, talk to him damn near every day. You know what I mean? So, but he knows that, you know, even though he says it, you know, I think that he's trying to not say it as much, but I don't think that it's coming from it's not coming from an evil place. It's coming from that's where he grew up. That's where he's talked since he was a kid. Facts. So, but he's even, like, as he's getting older, realizing why so many people in other regions take so much offense to it. You know what I mean? Like, so I think that it does need to, even for me, you know what I mean? I say it a lot. I do want to tone it down more, but context is always going to be the key.
Okay.
For me. Know what you saying and where you saying it at and what the hell you saying. Like, if you're in the privacy of your home and you jumping out the window where nobody can hear you, I can't do nothing about that. You know what I mean? But the minute you step out your house, and especially you get in this culture and you decide to talk fly out your mouth and say that word, you gotta just expect to know what come with that.
My thoughts on racism in battle rap, like, it's an element at the end of the day that's gonna be here, and, you know, the only thing that we can do is just not let it go so much under the radar. I think this is the time, the climate is so high that any little thing that makes a person uncomfortable, I think we need to highlight it. We need to expose it, because some are doing it in disdain, in a negative manner. Some are just ignorant about what to do, what not to do. They really don't have the knowledge, the breakdown. So we all can come together with some sort of responsibility, whether we're in a teaching mode or whether we're willing to learn how we can do things better. Because believe it or not, when we talk about racism and battle rap, this is not a one-sided thing, whereas though we're referring to whites using references to disrespect blacks or other ethnicities trying to disrespect blacks. The same goes all across the board, blacks included. Like, if you are using cracker bars constantly, like to me, that's a sense of racism or spit when you're talking to a Latino. You know what I mean? Like, we've seen these scenarios happen in battle rap, and they go all under the radar. So it's definitely important not to think that this thing is only happening to blacks. As a people, it seemed like we all have this negative energy inside of our DNA.
Unfortunately, there's going to be times when people like me, league owners and people involved in the culture can't regulate the consequences, because someone's going to say something and something bad's going to happen. Because look at the climate outside. We're fed up of being called niggers by white people. Do you understand what I'm saying? So it's going to get to that point and get back to how it used to be back in the day for us. You got called a nigger, you thumped a white person in the face. Anyone called you a nigger, you punched them up. But as professionals in this kind of setting, we have to think differently, because then if we start like smacking up battle rappers now, it becomes a whole different thing.
I'm one of the most disrespectful battle rappers there is, bro. I say whatever the fuck I want to say. And I don't feel as though I should be censored, because battle rap is a that's why we love it. That's why we love battle rap. That's why most of us gravitate towards battle rap more than we'll gravitate towards industry music, because industry music is censored. Battle rap is not. It's raw. It's straight there. So we love that. So, I mean, yeah, the George Floyd line is racist, and yeah, he should have been punching his mouth. But can we actually tell him he can't say that? Nah, I don't think it should be consequences. Unless the person who you said it to took offense to it and he punched you in your mouth. I mean, that should be the only consequence that I see. As far as outside parties stepping in and trying to give a battle rapper consequences for speaking how he speak. Come on. We got Cadillac Ron that was been saying racist shit for years. For fucking years, bro. Like, years. And people mourned his death. They mourned it. Blacks and whole, like, they mourned that shit. So nobody gave him any penalties, bro. He's a known, respected. And I'm using the word respected. Like, he was loved in the culture, bro. I mean, he was blatantly racist. Blatantly.
And you're probably jealous of my blue eyes. You probably think I'm purely devil. Man, if this was 1933, I'd throw you in a musical and make your black ass tap dance with Shirley Temple. Yo, check it out. And forgive me, okay? If I say anything in bad taste, but I watched your mother breastfeeding you while I was in blackface and she lactates black paste. Yo, hold on, please, quiet down. Yo, and while I admit everything that my people did to your people back in the day is a tragic mistake, I still dug up the body of my great-grandfather and your great-grandmother, then reenacted a rape.
It needs to be unwritten rules in battle rap, right? There needs to be unwritten rules, and that I think that are there, but I think that are not clear enough for certain people that they don't want to. Certain people, because let's keep it real, right? Leagues, they're looking for views any way that they could get them. Now, I'm talking about some of the lower leagues. I'm not really talking too much about the bigger leagues, but lower leagues are looking for views any way they can get them. So that, I don't mean to keep referencing this guy, but the Wolf dude, when he said that, I think he was booked not too long after that situation happened, just because, the views are gonna come in. You know what I mean? And it's like, yeah, we'll talk crazy. You know what I mean? We'll get on him about it. You know what I mean? And some fans might get on him about it for that day or two. But then, in battle rap, it's always about what's the next hot thing. Right. So if it'll be talked about one day and the next day forgotten, and that dude can still go get money in the culture on another league. You know what I mean? And that doesn't need to be what it is. It needs to be like, nah, we not having that. Like, this person, they violated these unwritten rules. And I'm talking about the ones that like saying those type of words, disrespecting family and kids and all that type of stuff.
Right. That
don't need fighting. I don't really want to say fighting, but just
extra shit. I get you. I'm definitely on point with you. You can tell when the nigga doing too much.
Yeah, it's like, yo, you know what? Like I seen somebody, I forgot who it was. He ripped up a Bible and all that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, y'all doing too much now. You know what I mean? Y'all doing it for the wrong reasons. And guess what? We not supporting you as media. The fans, we're not supporting you as media. The leagues need to be like, we're not booking you because you're violating the culture. And the fans need to be like, if the league does book you, we're not supporting that league. So it needs to be a full circle of everybody playing a part. Like, cause it's gonna start with media, because that's the only way it's gonna reach the fans, really. You feel me?
No, I'm not going to tell anyone to be aggressive I'm not going to tell anyone not to be aggressive. I'm not going to tell anyone to educate people with words, and I'm not going to tell anyone what to do. I'm just saying, address the problem however you feel like it, but address it though.
Address it.
People forget, for the most part, not only are we one in a whole lot of ways, but also mostly in the environments that we were raised.
Struggle together.
Yes. And we literally live together. We literally eat off each other's plates and so on and so forth. And, I got brothers who, my rest in peace, but my mom was here, she would say that's her son. You can't tell her shit. So us saying the N-word amongst each other and stuff like that was not uncommon. And it really wasn't until later on that I understood what's wrong with it. And that's why I say I can't say it's not out my vocabulary 100%.
My only advice is just to continue to bring awareness, man. If you have a media platform, small or big, or if you're an artist, take time out to speak out, man. I really appreciate some of the people that I was able to, get some perspectives and feedback from. I've reached out to a lot of people, and, for different reasons, it just didn't work out. But, if you have a voice, man, just let it be known, whether you've experienced anything personally when it comes to racism in hip hop or in battle rap, or if it's just things that you've seen, bring it out in the light, man. It's time that we kind of get to the bottom of these things, and we may not can escape it totally, but the more transparent it is, I think the more we'll be able to manage it, regardless of where it's at. So shout out to the battle rap community. I'm Seven Mitchell. This is your Battle Rap 30 for 30. Y'all already know the vibes. I can't wait to get into the next one. It's going to be the Battle Rap Media edition for the 30 for 30. So y'all be on the lookout for that. Of course, I got to do one on female battle rap. So we're going to be lit. We're going to be lit. Y'all know how I'm rocking, man. So y'all stay safe. Shout out to DNA, as he said, man. Drink water, get money. Y'all know the vibes.
Are you willing to be right instead of being first?
See, rarely would a battle rapper ever post your link to your video when you said something nice about it. But they will post a link, post a clip, have a whole thread of comments going at you when you say some negative shit about it.
I think a lot of media struggles because if you just turn on the camera and say, I got this person winning, I got this person losing, I got this person winning, I don't see why people would want to come back. If they just wanted an opinion real quickly like that, they could just look on Twitter.
When I came in, I said I got a right to uphold and I got a duty to uphold the Midwest by any means. All, the older tier, the newer tier, period.
All right, y'all, here we go. This week's Battle Rap 30 for 30 features Blog Awards Volume 1. In this series, we will be highlighting some of the known and not so known media outlets in the battle rap community that actually contributes to the game. From the east side of things, we have Ben Swayze of the New Era Podcast, K Doze, founder of K Doze Media out in California, From out in Harlem, we got the homie Jay Legend, aka Battle Rap Opinion, and 1/3 of the Union. Also, we have today from the Black Compass Media platform, we got the homie Young Cola from out Chicago in the Midwest. I love how the battle rap community and the rappers think that bloggers is all about picking up a camera and talking they shit. I love the underdog statement, man. This battle rap 30 for 30 really was a no-brainer to me, man. I had to bring the media edition, Blogger Wars 30 for 30 edition, man. I'm Seven Mitchell with T7M Radio. Y'all already know how I do when it comes to these battle rap documentaries. But we got to chop it up, man, because we definitely got a war on our hands when it comes to the media and the bloggers. But this thing is different because we ain't really going at each other. It's a lack of respect in the community from the rappers and the league owners, some of the fans, and we going to have to get down to business because it's time to separate the real from the fake.
What's good, y'all? It's your boy Ben Swayze, New Era Podcast. I see it behind me. Been in this media thing now, battle rap media, I want to say about a year and a half, maybe almost 2 years. At first, I was just a fan, just like a lot of y'all that's watching. But I decided to join media just because it was almost a void a little bit. A lot of people just wasn't doing as much media as when I first started watching battle rap, if that makes sense.
Right.
Angry Fan wasn't doing as many blogs or shows daily. Chris Unbiased, he's gone. Even Champion, they had started, but they were like, I think Champion was just starting up when I had started getting into media, if I'm not mistaken. But just wanted to give another point of view of somebody that's been around the culture for a long time. And, I feel like I relate with the people a lot, so I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna talk my shit.
Really, just like, for the sake of just having that conversation about battle rap, where I live at, it's not a lot of people that's even really know battle rap like that. And I honestly, I saw guys like Jay Black, Angry Fan, Chris Unbiased, John Rhymes, PB out here from the West Coast.
Mm-hmm.
And I used to watch these blogs, and I used to have opinions. You know what I mean? And I didn't have nobody to talk to about it. You know what I mean? And I was like, yo, I feel like my opinion can kind of smoke this opinion in a way. You know what I'm saying? Not that I was being competitive with these people. It was more like, I feel like what I have to say can
enhance the debate, enhance the conversation.
Enhance the conversation, contribute to the conversation. Right. You know what I mean? So the first blog I did was when Lux versus Hollow got announced, I believe. I did it on my little iPhone 4S, man, and I put that thing up. And I remember that video got like 800 views in like the first couple days. And I was like, whoa, like I created my little channel, didn't know what the hell I was doing really, but I just put it up there. And then, I just kept doing it. And me and my guy, Mitch Rich, started doing some things, and you have reached out to me.
It just took off.
It just took off from there, man. And, after taking a little break, I came back recently, and, I'm not turning back now, man. This is what I'm doing. This is what it is.
My name is Jay Legend out of Harlem, East Side. I represent Battle Rap Opinions on YouTube, and I'm also one of the 3 members of the Union Battle Rap platform. That's more just about discussion. My channel is more really about everything. Predictions, recaps, everything battle rap. The Union is more of a panel thing and discussions and arguments. The main thing that got me into battle rap media was at the particular time, I had gotten to a point where I felt like most of the media members, and when I say media at this moment, I'm gonna include bloggers because sometimes people separate them. Majority of the times people put them together.
Right.
So when I say media, there was a lot of media, and it continues to be that way to a degree, who felt like it's all about them. They caught a name for themselves in this culture and forgot that they would never be bigger than the culture. And then there was like this so-called blogger war it was like really the first or second, the first real blog award, where literally all the blogs were going at each other. And some of these bloggers were like part-time battle rap bloggers. And the whole thing was, it had gotten to a point where you couldn't watch a blog anywhere, or to a degree an interview, where the discussion didn't lead back to all this blogger drama.
Often media personalities and bloggers alike get put in one box and judged accordingly in comparison to individually. Some cats do just pick up a camera, talk they shit. We ain't even putting them guys in the same circle as we in. It's time to highlight some dudes that really is about they work through and through, from editing, podcasting, blogging, on-site work. These guys are getting it popping, man. So we're going to do a volume series of 30 for 30s for the Blog Awards. We're going to highlight about 3 to 4 bloggers each video. So I hope y'all ready for this. Number one, man, let's kick this thing off. Let's pack these guys up, man. From the New Era Podcast, I got my guy, Ben Swayze, repping that East Side, man. Shout out to my guy, Ben Swayze. Ben, since I've known him, I haven't met him personally, but, man, Ben has been official through and through, man. Good spirit, good vibes, family, man. You know what I mean? We're going to keep it a buck. He definitely about his family. And, he's part of the New Era Podcast. Them guys are making crazy moves. You got to check out the New Era Podcast. Their shows, including a one-off that they got, man. It's so crazy because they got this pardon the interruption type of thing. I've been trying to figure out how you do that graphic for a long time. So shout out to my guy, Ben Swayze, and the New Era Podcast. Make sure y'all follow them if y'all not already in the loop. Then next up, we got, of course, my brother, hands down. I possibly would not, definitely may not be at the level that I'm on if it wasn't for my guy, my brother from another. I'm talking about Mr. West Coast himself, K Doze, from the Doze Effect. Shout out to K Doze and K Doze Media. Y'all already know the vibes. When y'all see him, y'all see me. When y'all see me, y'all see him. Y'all already know how we've been getting down for about 6 or 7 years now. K Doze to me is probably, arguably, the best media outlet in the game. I'm being biased, but I'm looking at totality. When I look at overall body of work, what a blogger, what a media person can do, K Doze got it all. Editing, podcasting, graphics. I mean, you name it. He might not be the top-notch professional, but K Doze, and he built everything from the ground up. I mean, we spent countless hours at night and in the daytime just going over different edits and trying to figure out things, man. I mean, we built and figured out all this stuff. No cosign, no help. It was nobody really to reach out to that we felt we could get some feedback from. That's why I'm always letting the new up-and-coming bloggers in the media know, man, if y'all got any questions, y'all want to work, collab, make sure y'all get with me, man. I'm definitely not Hollywood, and that's just not how the culture gonna grow. But shout out to K Doze, man, because, Doze, like I said, big time, self-made, boss type shit. So shout out to him holding down the West Coast. Then we got the Midwest, you know what I'm saying? From the Black Compass Media, we got my guy from Chicago, Young Cola. Shout out to Young Cola, man. I'm real proud of Young Cola because he's another one that got it from the bottom, straight out the mud. You know what I mean? He's building his platform. He linked up with Black Compass. Now he also got the Bars and Brunch show. They go live every Wednesday. Him, Devo, RX, and their team is strong, and they putting out some consistent quality work. And this is one of the reasons why I had to do the 30 for 30 and let people know, like, yo, check these guys out. Blogging and media is just not about talking shit. Like, that's just not what we doing. Certain times want certain type of attitudes and energy, but we got some cats out here that really give it up and get things popping. Let me ask you a question about media and responsibility because, you've gotten it out the mud. And we all know if you're looking for views or anything, all you got to do is tap into URL or some of the higher brands. If you're looking to get traffic, those are the platforms and things that you talk about. But do you find or do you feel like you got a responsibility, regardless of the views that you get, that you specifically put that spotlight on some of the up and coming artists in the Midwest? Do you feel that way, and why do you push so hard for that?
Okay, now first, I'm gonna tell you a story. Now, when I first started interviewing Trufo, invite him to my crib. He came solo dolo, by himself, respectable. Didn't know him from nothing. Heard him on Black Compass a couple of interviews, but I ain't know him at that time.
Right.
So when he came to my crib, the first interview we did, good work. Now we started building a rapport. He came back on the second interview, and on that second interview, he was supposed to have a battle versus Hills for the Born Legacy 7, the PGs.
Right.
And that day, he called Battle Truth, you know what I'm saying? And started saying, listen, Battle Truth, it's up. This, and the third. Battle Truth sent the call out to Henny Man, challenged someone on music, plus the battle rappers. That's when the DMV was cooking. South Carolina was cooking. Fire, you know what I'm saying? The culture was bubbling. You know, this right before coronavirus. It was getting real crazy. You feel me, Seven?
DMV was lit, all that. That's right.
It was lit. So once he called, and once I was a part of that moment and building, and in battle rap, you know what I'm saying? But the Midwest for sure. I'm a Midwest representative, New Midwest.
Last but not least, man, repping Harlem. We got my guy Jay Legend, 1/3 of the Union. Shout out to my guy Jay Legend. Jay Legend is one of the realest media outlets you want to get. He don't cut no corners. He keeps it a buck according to how he feel. He don't try to be biased. He don't try to sugarcoat anything. Raw and authentic. But I like his approach and his delivery because it's not disrespectful. Some guys got that shock value, that factor where as though they be talking real talk, but they so disrespectful in their delivery, it ain't respected at the end of the day. And Jay Legend is far from that. I think that his word definitely got to hold some weight and credibility in the culture because he come from a place that he really cares about the growth and development of not just the culture, the artists, you know, doing this thing, and then the Union, man, that's pretty much my favorite collab at this time. Him, DME, and Visual, them guys been doing them things. So, you know, this is what we doing. And this is the important part, man. And I'm not going to stop. I'm going to keep highlighting all my fellow media peers and bloggers. This is just volume 1 of the Blog Awards for the Battle Rap 30 for 30. Y'all going to put some respect on my fellow media outlets' name, man, because we're doing too much out here. Some keys that separate a solid battle rap media outlet from the basic ones.
I think we have to understand that there's different types and different levels of media.
Break it down.
Before we even get there, because we have media personalities. We have journalism, which is like what you're doing right now. This is journalism. This is not, you know, media personality, even though you have a personality, but, you know, this is media like journalism, interviewing, documentary, you know what I mean? So
researching, putting the facts out there instead of just gossiping. I got you.
Exactly. And then you have what you want to call is the I think this is a form of journalism, but it's like the on-site, you know. Mm-hmm. So for example, you have the Hip Hop is Real, 15 Minutes of Fame. Those are our on-site interviews.
Correspondence, right.
Correspondence, thank you. Great, thank you. Great save, thank you. Correspondence, right? You have, you know, Angry Fan, you have the Piper Boys of the world, the Battle Troops. They are our media personalities. Mm-hmm. You have yourself, myself, and other people out there. If I'm not naming you, my apologies. You know, we're kind of like in that middle of journal. We have that journalistic style to it, analyst style. Jay Black was champion. You know, they're more of like analysts who debate on topics within the culture. You know, so with media, I feel like the top 3 things with any media you want to have is, number 1, can you tell the truth no matter what happens, right? You know, how neutral can you be? You know, are you neutral? You know what I mean? And honestly, with media nowadays, are you entertaining? You know, do you have charisma about you? Can you keep people's attention? And and this is like my thing. This is for me. Are you willing to be right instead of being first?
Expand on that.
So sometimes in media, if you just generalize media, sometimes people are so quick to put out things because they want to be first to gain the viewership, to get the attention in the eyes, which is what it's about as well. I totally understand that. However, on the flip side, sometimes they're not absolutely right because they haven't done their due diligence. You know what I'm saying?
For the
to make
research.
sure the research and make sure that they are right. So with that being said, sometimes you have to be able to sacrifice being first and be right.
Gotcha. So being media, let me just say this first, is not easy. I mean, a lot of people think that you could just turn the camera on and anybody can do it. As you can see, a lot of battle rappers be trying to be media and stuff. It's not as easy as it looks. As far as what I think that it takes, number one is consistency. I learned early in the game, I went through a lot of trials and tribulations as far as not doing things every week. Sometimes maybe doing it every 2 weeks, which it was sometimes it turned into once a month, which you don't want. I'm not saying you got to do 4 or 5 blogs a day like some other people, but you should at least, have at least every week some content to put out. So I think being consistent, I also think being entertaining, which is not something you can really teach. So you got to kind of differentiate yourself from everybody else to make it to where you stand out. Whether it could be a little slogan that you say. I'm not saying you got to be Jim Carrey now, you know what I mean, or act out of character, but show your personality as far as who you are. That entertainment factor is definitely, you got to be charismatic, I think. And then lastly, I would just say, if you want to be respected in media, to get the facts together before you put out certain content. Everything works for everybody, but everything is not going to work for everybody.
Right.
So if you have some people that might have clickbait and they might get a lot of views off of it, that doesn't mean that's going to work for you. It actually could backfire on you because then you won't be respected as far as somebody that people want to go to. So I think is definitely establishing some type of credibility to where people will be like, all right, I respect what this person says. Real quick before I go, I just want to say, you 7 are somebody that's been in this culture for a long time. You know what I mean? I don't know if everybody realizes how much work you put in, how you've hit all those different marks as far as being consistent, as far as being entertaining, being yourself, and as far as being credible. You know what I mean? And for one reason or another in this culture, the people that do everything right don't always get the credit or acknowledgement that they should, but you are going to be stamped in the history books, believe it or not, as far as battle rap media goes. Like your name is going to be edged in that book. So keep doing your thing, man. Keep banging. You know what I mean?
Man, I want to say first, man, salute you, 7. You was one of the first people giving me an opportunity to come on platforms and display my knowledge of the culture and, get my word across. Salute you on that. But you can find me on Black Compass Media. I am a part of the Black Compass Media team, man. Salute Tone, bro, Posey, Polo, Driz. I also got a show, Bars and Brunch. We are going live tomorrow, so if y'all see this, even though my man putting this out on the thing, whenever you see it, every Wednesday we go live, Bars and Brunch with Debo RX and DJ Danny Ocean. And, man, just follow me as well on my own channel, Street Bill TV, man. It's Cola, man. Salute you, 7.
What people don't understand is you're out here retweeting and reposting and commenting and clicking on every single video you know is negative and you don't like it. But you won't show love to the other people. So if all you know, and I don't want to say it now, I don't want people to be mad every time I say a name, but when you look at some of the people who are considered maybe a household name media-wise or blogging-wise, whether we agree with their content or not, they're looked at as a bigger staple than someone like me and you who would address it in a certain way. And when a battle rapper gets pissed off, right, because ultimately they are the biggest part of battle rap,
right,
besides the fans. So the way I see it is the talent and the supporters are the 2 biggest, no debating pieces of battle rap. So when your favorite, because let's be real, battle rappers rarely, not that they don't, but they rarely address anything positive you said about them.
Make sure you follow each and every one of these guys and support their ventures if they continue to bring the dope content to the battle rap community. This is 7 Mitchell with your Battle Rap 30 for 30. If you're liking the video so far, hit that like button one time for the kid. So make sure y'all subscribe to those guys' channel. Make sure y'all get ready for Volume 2 because I got a whole new plate full of media outlets and bloggers that's been putting in that work for y'all, man. So we're going to go ahead and give them their roses while they here. Salute to the battle rap community. Like, comment, and subscribe. Y'all already know the drill. I'm Seven Mitchell with your battle rap 30 for 30. Links are in the description box. If you guys would like to help to donate to the network, man, we definitely need all the support, man. Links will be in the description box. If anyone, and I mean, if you keep it quiet, mouths don't get fed. I really need some equipment so I can really step my game up when it comes to the podcast and things of that nature. One of the biggest things that I need is a laptop. I honestly do not have a laptop right now. I've been doing so much work with like a kind of like a tablet, like it's just not going to work. So, and I can't honestly right now afford to get a laptop. So if any of my contributors, any of my supporters out there, if you guys got a laptop that you want to donate, don't have to be a newest one, or if you want to donate or contribute to help me to purchase a laptop, a refurbished one, a new one, I just need something that's 64-bit so I can start going live and we can just start chopping it up and I can just start bringing a lot more content to the table. I'm just not accessible to do a lot of things. That's why y'all don't see me on different platforms like Caffeine, this, that, and the third, because I don't have the equipment for it. So if anybody out there, if y'all want to donate some equipment as far as, you know what I mean, like a laptop or a desktop, microphones, anything, man, that could really help. But I really do need a laptop. Or if you want to donate to help me to achieve and get this, links for PayPal and CASHAPP, as well as the podcast directly, is all in the description box. I'm Seven Mitchell. This is your Battle Rap 30 for 30. Shout out to my bloggers. We out.
Most important things in media is they can trust you. They can trust your word, whether you're correct or incorrect. That's, I mean, you're going to have some wins, you're going to have some losses, but they trust what you're saying because you believe what you're saying truly.
I sit back and I don't say a lot of shit. I don't want to expose motherfuckers. I mean, I keep that in the tuck just in case I gotta shoot some rounds off. You know what I mean?
I feel like a lot of bloggers, they just keep it real. You get the nitty gritty, like, you know what I'm saying?
They had these kind of vlogger wars where niggas was going at each other's heads and all of this stuff. And these were niggas that I was watching consistently to stay in the loop because I was with the family life doing all of that shit. So I would check in with Chris Unbiased, shit, even Norbs, shit. I was checking in with Battle Truth, with everybody, with all the major media outlets. And when them niggas started, like, they stopped trying to really talk about battle rap and start going at each other and started getting personal. Shit, I made one vlog and shit in 2017 and I never stopped after that. I figured if they not gonna talk that shit, why not? Why not myself?
All right, y'all, here we go. I'm Seven Mitchell. This week's Battle Rap 30 for 30 brings to the battle rap community the second installment of Blogger Wars, Volume 2. As we spin the block, we're gonna take a trip out to Detroit to holler at my guy Ledge from Top Tier Podcast. Then we're gonna fly over the pond up to the UK to link up with the girl to fire one, Miss Phoenix Fire. Shooting back to the Midwest is Hold This L Time with the homie Capology Facts. Last but certainly not least, we're gonna lock in with a real architect in his own right, you dig? The big dog, BA of Get Your Bars Up Media. We back at it with the Blogging Wars, Part 2. Y'all already know how I do when it comes to these battle rap documentaries, man. It's your new Battle Rap 30 for 30. Seven Mitchell in the building, man. We got Part 2 of the Blogger Wars, man. We're going to highlight some of the dope up-and-coming media platforms in battle rap, man. We want to get their flowers right now. So I hope you guys enjoy, kick back, and get in tune with some of the new personalities in the culture of battle rap. Starting off, we got the homie Ledge from Top Tier Podcast. Now, I've been rocking out with Ledge for a little minute now. And solid dude from out Detroit, the Midwest, man. Drama free. He hardworking, like he keep his head down, 10 toes down, and he get to it, man. He a big supporter when it comes to female battle rap. He don't just cover the hottest thing or the trending topics. Like, he's solid. He definitely takes his time and he invests in his own craft. Well respected from people that know him in the culture. So we definitely got salute. You know my guy, Les.
Well, maybe about 3 or 4 years ago, once I seen guys like Jay Black really kind of like just take it to a next level, being that back in the Facebook days, he was kind of just doing reactions, and then he just took it to another level from the kitchen to champion and things like that. I really got immersed in it, talked to some people behind the scenes about what's the proper way to get into it, who to talk to, who to contact. And for years, because I've been watching battle rap since roughly 98, 99, people was always saying like, yo, you know a lot, you've seen a lot, and you talk about it with a passion. Why don't you just make a platform? And I don't know, I just finally found time in my life to really just build a little platform, get some equipment, and like try my hand at it, and it's been working out for me so far.
I'm gonna break it up. Then we got my guy BA, man, from Get Your Bars Up Media, man. Shout out to my guy BA from Get Your Bars Up Media, man. Real solid dude. Like, from day one that I met this cat, man, he has definitely been solid. Anytime I've needed him for some collaboration work, man, he's always been there. His insight on the culture and just life, because he's not a kid, he's a grown man like me, and it's just an honor to be able to tap in with people that really got, you know, that mindset. And, you know, he's a huge supporter of my network, man. I'm currently, you know, trying to gather some funds for a laptop so I can finally get a laptop. And he made a big time donation towards, you know what I mean, that goal. And I really appreciate it, because he's a peer. He does the same thing I do. So, you know, I really appreciate that. And, you know, the love will definitely be vice versa. But, you know, shout out to BA, Get Your Bars Up Media on YouTube. They're definitely solid. He got some dope interviews, recaps, predictions. He all over the place with it. He support female battle rap as well as the male. So, you know, you definitely going to get a variety of stuff out my guy, BA from Get Your Bars Up Media. In your opinion, regardless of what you do, give the people 3 key elements of being a decent media outlet in battle rap.
Honestly, it's knowing the history would be one. Being consistent and standing on your word, bro. Standing on your word. And what I mean by standing on your word is, if don't let any other people outside of your mind and what you do influence you. You dig? Influence yourself. Then we got Capo. Capo, hold this L, man. Capo, hold this L Media. That's another one of my guys who was out there, stamped, solidified. You know, Capo, I'm not going to say Capo don't be into no drama, because Capo don't start a lot of shit, but Capo don't back down either. Like, you play with Capo, Capology Facts is going to get at you. So, you know, you definitely go to his channel. You're going to see some things lit popping off. But he's a good dude. He's a solid dude. I don't get no negative vibes in his whole energy that he gives. And he's been doing this thing for years, man. He's on site at events, you know what I mean, doing his live streams, doing interviews with artists, collaborating with other, you know what I'm saying, media outlets as well. Guys is definitely stepping it up and are underrated, I think, when it comes to what they bring to the game. So shout out to him. Why did you start in the media profession when it came to battle rap, Capo? Like, what literally got you specifically into this?
Oh, everybody should know this. Like, my true followers they know this, right? The reason why Capology Facts was born, pray for St. Louis, pray for Missouri. Y'all remember that time? Do I gotta go into detail?
Last but not least, y'all already know I had to go head over to the pond and show the ladies some love. Y'all know about Phoenix Fire. Shout out to my girl Phoenix Fire, another up and coming media personality, real official. I fuck with Phoenix Fire, man. Her interviews, she be interviewing some of the dopest people in battle rap. You gotta check out her channel. Her interview style is dope. I've been on her show, real good show. Like her questions is on point. She's on point when it comes to recaps and predictions and all that. And you know, the thing I like about Phoenix the most is that she's a female that's really into the culture. It's no clout chasing. She's not someone that's using her looks to, you know, gain any type of momentum or notoriety. Like, she just be about the culture. She low key, she laid back, and she got a dope little platform. I like how when she do the battle is when she do her interviews, she'll do like Phoenix Fire versus this battle rapper. That's how she title her videos. I wanted to steal that, Phoenix. I'm being honest. I wanted to steal that, but I said no. That's your lane. That's fire, and you know that's how you do it, because people always putting the battle rappers versus. So her shit gonna pop up, and that's just smart. So you can tell Shorty got brains behind the madness as well. So Phoenix Fire as well, I had to, you know, include in part 2 of the Blog Awards, man, because like I said, we gotta keep showing each other love.
I'm like a battle rap head, you know. I'm a hip hop head and a battle rap head. And I've kind of just been around a lot on Discord, like talking to so many different people about battle rap and stuff. So, and they're always like, yo, Phoenix, you should blog, you should talk about it. You know what I'm saying? And obviously, a lot of people like my accent as well. You know what I'm saying? They're like, oh, you should blog and that. And I just always thought, oh, no, I don't want to blog. I just want to like listen and talk about battle rap. But I don't know, I just felt like, because I'm so passionate about it, that it was just something that kind of naturally happened. You know what I'm saying? I needed an outlet. So like, you know, having my own page is like my outlet, so I can like, you know, rant or whatever it is, give my opinions and stuff, you know, and if people want to listen to it, because I love battle rap, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you watch my stuff, you can tell, I get excited, you know.
And we got to continue to give each other game. If we give up the culture, if we about ourselves, we ain't got to tell each other nothing. You know what I mean? Do what you do. Me, I'm just on a different time, man. I love throwing the alley-oop. I love getting the alley-oop and finishing the play. You know what I'm saying? I love building. And, you know, once you're able to do something on your own and you know you can do it on your own, it's time to take stuff to another level. So I've never been one that want to put myself in one box. That's why I've always been the one that want to collaborate with people no matter how popular or unpopular they are. It's not really about that. It's about executing and putting out a dope product. What does your platform bring to the table?
It brings a sense of, I guess I would say, unbiasedness. That's the first and foremost. People know, like, I don't have any favorite battle rappers. I didn't grow up around any of them. I'm here in Detroit, but I'll keep it real with any Detroit artist, just like I would if you was on the west or the south. And so people come to me for like, yo, who do you have winning and why? And or in the predictions, who you got going into this battle winning and why? And they know it's coming from a genuine place. There's no hate. There's no, like I said, there's no vested interest. So they trust. I think that, and then just along with me actually trying to break down battles, trying to understand lines, trying to help people who may not understand, but not talking down to them as some elitist because I might know a little bit more. Like, it's very much, hey, you probably missed this. This is what they meant. And they be like, oh, good looking out, as opposed to like, you think you know everything. So I think people come to me for that. And I feel like I'm very transparent and relatable. As you see, like I'm at the crib, guest room, my background is chill. I got my dog with me, and yeah, it's a relaxing feeling when you listen to me and you come get some content from me. You know it's going to be genuine, and I've done my research.
When B Magic and Ice Pack, they no showed on URL, and then for a whole month they went on a fuck B Magic and Ice Pack, you know, media tour. That was that point right then and there. I turned on the camera, and I got to represent for the Midwest. Especially, I'm from Missouri. I'm from Kansas City, Missouri, though. But we Missourians at that.
That's
you know
fire. That's fine.
So we needed a voice from Missouri and niggas to let these niggas know, like, you can't point the finger, because I've seen a lot of people do the same thing and I don't hear that praise. I didn't get that same energy. We just recently got those situations. I don't get the energy.
Right.
They pick and choose. So I chose to get in this battle rap media, and that was the birth.
With the different platforms, it's like it's easier to get access to information. As far as if Kiki drops a blog, you feel me? If Kiki drops a blog and she says that somebody did da 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 da, we gonna catch flame super quick, because we're gonna turn on YouTube or whatever platform that we use, and we're gonna know about it, and then we're gonna actually talk about it. I definitely do, and that's getting back to it being so. It's still growing, and it's still pretty fresh. You feel me? So I would say we can talk about anything, because corporate doesn't have a hold on our neck yet. It hasn't polluted the game yet. We got caffeine though. We definitely got caffeine creeping in there, but we're still raw and organic. You dig?
I think being unique, being unique is important. I mean, something that stands out from the crowd, because a lot of people try to, blog or something, but make your page stand out. And also, obviously, your content has to be interesting. And just something that makes people want to come back to your page. Audio and visuals are important, so having a good camera, ideally. And just make sure the sound's clear as well. So, now.
Dope.
And
now you've been getting a lot of great feedback. Did you expect the type and the amount of feedback that you've been getting for your work?
No, I didn't. Honestly, shout out to everybody that's been showing me love, supporting me. I really didn't, Honestly, like, it's just so amazing. I swear, it's just no words. Like, seriously, right. I don't want to sound corny. This is 100% true, because I didn't really go into it being like, oh, I want to be a blogger. I just want to talk about battle rap. You know what I'm saying? Like, right. And people like response on Twitter, just the love, the retweets and all that, that's been dope. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's kept me going, because I started listening to battle rap, a dark period in my life, and right. It's kind of helped me grow. Like, it helped me a lot, get through so much, and just like people showing support, when it kind of helps me kind of like come out of like my dark place, that I've been in a while, for real. Right. All the love that people showing me so much, so for real.
See a lot of biting content. I see a lot of people that, they'll watch you from afar, but they won't let you watch you. They won't let you know they're watching, but then they'll drop something that you just spoke about. Then their followers will pick up on it. You know what I mean? There's a lot of things I've talked about. It's cool. And then when the mainstream gets to it, there's a big conversation. I see a lot of that also.
Shout out to them 4, Phoenix Fire, Capology Facts, BA from Get Your Bars Up Media, and my guy Ledge from Party Podcast. Y'all definitely gotta follow these guys everywhere on social media. All 4 of them. Good people, official, not just good content, good people. And I think that's what we need in our circle when it comes to the battle rap culture. Like, comment, subscribe. Y'all know the drill, man. Y'all know who I be. Y'all know who I be. I hope y'all like this video. If y'all did like this 30 for 30, please hit that like button. Also hit that subscribe button and the bell notification so you can be notified when I drop the next 30 for 30. The next 30 for 30 is really going to be a crazy one. A crazy one. We'll talk about that later, man. 7 Mitchell, T7M Radio. This is your Battle Rap 30 for 30. Make sure you guys subscribe to each of these media platforms to get a little unique taste of what the battle rap culture has to offer when it comes to diversity. If you already familiar with these platforms, drop a comment below in the comment section about what you like most about each individual's content. This is this week's Battle Rap 30 for 30, Blog Awards Edition Volume 2. Salute to you guys. Like, comment, and subscribe. Y'all stay safe. Links are in the description box for all donations and support. Thank you guys. Y'all have a good week.
over names. Buzz over names. Buzz over names. Let's get it.
2013, the infamous Bars Over Name slogan was introduced to the world of the URL from the Godfather himself, Smack White. Now, coming off of multiple subpar performances that year from a lot of top-tier artists, the URL CEO started to take notice of a lot of concerns and displeasures that the consumer was having regarding the actual delivered product. Some household names that had actually reached some elite status in the game was just not delivering a finished product and a polished product. From no third rounds, terrible freestyles, antics, you name it. Everything was being covered up. Clearly it was a time for the URL to call an audible and switch up the play. Now back in 2011, the URL had comprised an idea to create a talent pool, a recruitment or something like a draft process to generate some new talent for the brand. I was able to catch up with Norbs, part owner of the URL a while back, to get some insight on where this proving ground notion came from and what actually generated the desire to level up on this note. Let's check out part of this interview with me and Norbs.
It's Sunday, but I wanted to try to talk about the beginning, you know what I'm saying, of this whole proving ground movement and have you kind of educate us on, you know, how this idea started and really what goes into, you know, putting these dope ass events together.
So the PGs was created, like me and Beasley always go back and forth with the ideas and smack. We always just kind of like, all right, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that. And I'm a firm believer in your brand will only last if your future is gonna be consistent. And I believe in fresh blood. So while people were booking all these guys and stuff like that, and people were fighting to be like, oh my God, I gotta book Hollow and I gotta book Awkwards and these guys, I kind of fell back and said, listen, man, if we want to continue to flourish like the NBA, the NFL, and I really believe that we are going to be on that level of what we're doing, you have to generate new talent. And I remember telling Beasley, if we don't, we're going to go broke, we're going to go out of business because it's getting out of hand. These guys are asking for ridiculous amounts of money, and then now you're pigeon-toed to stale performances. Now, if there's competition coming up where these guys are making noise, then these guys gotta step up their stuff. Now, and the perfect example of that is rookies versus vets. Rookies versus vets made all those vets hungry again, and then you see them go battle each other again, and it's no hunger. So that's why you need an influx of new talent, and that's where it came from. I said, listen, we're gonna create this, and then me and Beasley sat back like, well, what are we gonna call it? And I remember when Beasley was going, you know, these other voiceovers, he would say there's only one place where you could prove. He said one place where you could prove whatever, and he had proving ground in it. And I said we're going to use the proving ground. That's it. It's perfect. It's in the slogan, and that's where proving grounds came from. The idea behind the proving grounds was basically we are the NBA, and everybody else is college, high school, whatever, and we were going to draft these dope MCs from, you know, only the elite from everywhere, and that's basically the motto. And you know, that was the idea of it. So, and I love new talent, and I love seeing new guys.
Also around this time, we were introduced to the likes of John the Don, B Magic, Rosenberg Raw, Bill Collector, Clean Paper, just to name a few. Now in 2012, produced from the URL Proving Ground division, a classic that till this day may have not been matched between JC and Chilla Jones, of course. So let's get back to 2013. It seems like Smack and the URL was ready with a full arsenal in the clip for any needed adjustments due to the top tier talent not bringing that A game. Oh, now, and also in 2013, when it came to the Proving Ground, we started to see a lot of little different things as far as rooftop battles. We had the K Holla versus Vici battle back in February of 2013. Also, we saw GE versus Logic. We were introduced to Tone Montana, Snow, Super Rider, Anubis, HA Double. A lot of people we were actually introduced to at that time, even though they may have been on different platforms previously. In 2013, it looks like in November of 2013, the PGs went to a whole nother level with a card featuring Adi Boom and Mr. Wavy, Ty Law, Prez Mafia, J. Rel. Also the year we saw Ill Will catch that mean body versus Alcatraz. So 2013 was pretty crazy for the PGs. Moving right along to 2014, the up-and-coming PG division was continuing to break barriers from Steams versus Adi Boom. We had Show Off versus Briz Rawstain, and of course, the start of BET UFF. Fast forward into 2017, we had entered the twilight zone, it seems like. If you ask me, because the Proving Grounds, without a question, is like no other in battle rap. It went from really a recruitment process to, in a way, like a main stage field. Everybody shows out for the PGs. This is not like a talent show. People looking at this like a real straight up event. We've seen some classic battles being put on and some superstars being definitely developed out of this circuit. But y'all let me know your thoughts on who is actually the best PG in this up and coming class coming out of 2016. We got Ryder, we got Jackboy, we had Chef Trez, we got a lot of up and coming talent. Reaper Rel, we got a lot of up and coming talent. Let's check out some bars.
You dying Shirley, lazy babysitter. I'm here to put the kid to sleep early for Breeze commercial. Your wife will get the spray. Over chicken, she'll get sliced. That's Chick-fil-A. I'm up in the kids' room. If I grip the K, I'm shooting all the kids at the same time. That's picture day.
Hey, yo, Steams, they say we gotta jump niggas to dismantle foes. Perfect example, bro. No, the cake distracts you from the boarhead like Amber Rose.
I would have took a trip to VA and knocked you the fuck out, no hammers involved. And since you my son, we just gonna call those visitation rights. We gonna call those visitation rights. You know how when your parents divorce, but the baby 9 in my custody. Don't get your family caught. I hold.
Hurry up!
I hold your kids hostage. 2 hammers. The 9 always is on them. So with the Nina, you'll get the Nick at night. Then I let the Tom join her in the morning.
Just one finger palm in the gut and she'll bust when she get the pressure. Yeah. And I give it everything that I got like consistent effort, so cut it out. Hey, so cut it out. I was young, dummy, and dumb, so what the fuss about? Just bugging out. When mom said beat the streetlights home, I bust them out.
So the Proving Ground for the URL is definitely looking up. It's getting crazy. Just wanted to drop that battle rap 30 for 30 on the movement of the PGs and the Proving Ground. Salute to the URL. Shout out to Norbs, everybody over there. Y'all make sure y'all show support to the Proving Grounds and stay in tune with what they got going on. This 7 Mitchell, T7M Radio. Appreciate y'all locking into this battle rap 30 for 30.